Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Banff Curling Club through the live stream. We're here on day 3 at 8 a.m. Mike, 8 a.m. Scott Moncourt, Megan Edwards, and Brenda Rogers. Last night, you asked for it. We're here. Dragged Mike in, and we're really excited to bring you a wonderful game. Today's game is Team Konschuh against Team Deis. Mike, what can we expect today?
Oh, I got to talk. It's early this morning, Steve. No, actually, I'm a morning person, so I'm happy to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. My wife's still back in bed, but I couldn't miss this one, Team Deis against Team Concho. I don't really know either one of these teams, so I'm excited to watch them play.
Yeah, we do know, though, on Team Deis, Dustin McCush. He's played in Alberta for a few years as he was at the U of A. Yeah, and he went to Nationals U18.
My son.
Played with our sons and went to a Nationals as U20s. So certainly familiar with him. Good curler. Look forward to seeing him play again today. Know he'll bring a lot of good game. But just before we get into the game, want to do our land acknowledgement. The Banff Curling Club is located within the Treaty 7 region of southern Alberta. We acknowledge the deeply rooted history of this land, and we respect and are grateful to live, work, and curl on the traditional territories and home of the Erie Nakota Nations. That's Bearspaw, Wesley, and Chiniki, the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Siksika, Kainai, and Piikani, and the Tsuut'ina Nation, and the Region 3 Métis Nation. Well, we're about to get underway. We've got the players mic'd up, so we'll let them do some of the talking here. But, Mike, of course, we're going to have to do some of the talking because, we've got to see if we know what we're talking about, too.
Yeah, well, we do. We tell everybody if they don't like what we're saying, they can just hit the mute button, right, Steve? Or turn the volume down.
Well, I think we disabled the mute button, Mike, but...
oh, did we? Oh, they have to listen. Sorry.
They have to listen.
I think we're close.
So Team Deis here is made up of Callan Deis playing lead, Dustin McCush second, Garrett Springer playing third, and Dallin Myers is skipping this team. And everybody's pretty familiar with Dallin Myers. Been to numerous Briars, played with Laycock back in the day, and his brother Kirk Myers plays with Dunstone right now, and Laura Walker in the doubles. So well-known family in the curling world. Interesting to see him skipping now.
Yeah, he was filling in. Deis couldn't be here. He was here actually for the mixed doubles Qualico event that we held earlier this year. Made it right into the Sunday, and they were one game away from a direct entry into the the trials. Unfortunately, losing in that game. But really, really nice person, and sorry he couldn't be here. If he's watching, appreciate your team being here.
I'm sure he's tuned in watching.
Well, here we go. Team Deis is going to throw their next shot. We'll just listen into their shot.
Whoa, weight's good, hair down. Weight's good. Whoa, whoa.
Well, then we have the Konschuh team with lead Bryce Buchholz, Landon Buchholz, Craig. We're not sure how to say that one, are we, Steve? Bergonji. And Parker Konschuh skip. So we do know a little bit about the Buchholz brothers here. They played front end for Brendan Botcher when he won his World Juniors back in, I think it was 2011 or 2010.
That's not a bad front end to have then.
That's a good reputation. Those guys can sweep. They're great players.
Okay,
I did watch them for half a game in Calgary at the original 16 event. And they were good.
Isn't that a new team too, Mike?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's a new team. I haven't seen them on the scene other than this year. And hey, they qualified for men's provincials in a couple weeks in Grand Prairie, so I'm sure they're excited to get to that event.
Yeah, this is probably a good warm-up for them to play these good teams, top teams. Also get a bit of a sense of where they sit within the top Alberta teams that are here playing as well. So,
well, this is a stacked field for sure. It's unbelievable.
And they're here because they were up 1 coming home against McEwen. Had a chance to pick out the rock and just missed it. And McEwen was able to get his deuce, and that got him to move on, and that forced them here. So again, really strong game against strong teams. It's not like they're playing in the sea here because of poor play by any means.
Yeah, they're not a pushover for sure.
Hard. Go. Whoa.
That's, of course, Dustin McCush throwing second stones there. Dustin, yeah, he did go to the U of A for his degree in teaching. Now I believe he works for Curl Sask while he's finishing up his degree.
Well, it's a good place to work. Ashley Howard, the ED there, and a very proactive, innovative curling organization. So always like to see what they're doing. They got Pat Simmons there doing their high-end
yeah, they've got a good
program.
crew out there for sure. Some forward-thinking minds, and
It's gonna be Craig.
they're doing some great stuff. So we're just happy that in Alberta here that we can partake and collaborate with them to just continue to grow the game for sure. I know they were the pilot project for the on-ice coaching with the junior programs.
That's right, committed Pat Simmons, and then we adopted
Enhanced
that and working through it. Obviously, little tweaks here and there, but it's an exciting thing, and we'll find out how the coaches and the players liked it.
Well, McCush rubbed on the guard on his first one, so going to make up with a double here. Just got a little inside, or maybe did not quite enough ice. I'm not sure there, but almost got it by. Konschuh did leave the double now for Team Deis.
Eight. Clean. 7-5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Curl a bit. It's pretty good. Not bad.
Oh, so close. Just had to curl up about a half an inch. But not a bad shot.
Right here.
Good spot for a blue.
Are we shot? Yeah, we're one. Okay, yeah. Probably out this time, probably, yeah.
A little
This should
risky
be
here
okay
without
for
the
you. This is
hammer for
Bryce's
Team
line.
Concho. Team Deis obviously won the hammer and the draw the button prior to the game. And they are sitting shot, but again, they don't have the hammer, so quite an aggressive call here early in the game, Steve.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, I personally always play an aggressive game, so that looked normal to
No,
me.
you don't have an option, Steve. That's called misses.
Line's good.
You play with what you're given. That's the key.
Yeah, I think the other thing is to try and play on that blue when there's risk to it, right? So this might be the less risky of the shots, and I like it. As I say, I think it's an aggressive way to go. Why not come out all guns a-blazing here? It's this is your chance to move on. You only have one life left.
That's true. That's true. If you lose this one, you're heading home. So
I don't think so, Mike. You're probably heading up to the ski hills. Beautiful day today. It's going to be beautiful skiing up there, and probably a nice night in Banff. So it's probably not bad to lose, but I'm sure that's not why they're here. They want to keep playing.
I'm sure. I hope anybody didn't buy a ticket already to the hill, because that wouldn't be good foreshadowing for sure if you went out and bought your ticket ahead of time.
Whoa, clean. Yep. Hard. Whoa, clean. Yep. Hard.
I'm sure all these teams want to continue playing all weekend.
Hard. Go. Roll it.
Well, they missed the run back, but Mike, that couldn't have rolled to a better spot, I don't think.
Perfect roll.
And I guess that's it, eh? You had the
Ice
chance, and
out.
you miss one way, you make it another way. So
Firm. Sorry.
Almost touched the back one on the way
Firm's good,
by.
yeah. Nose.
But I'm sure they're happy considering
Nose is
Concho has
good,
to play a
hey.
double run back now from 8 feet outside the rings.
I'd have to check in the old archives, Mike, but I think Concho was here last year playing third for, could it have been Kennedy, Glenn Kennedy?
No, last year was
Because he was here playing
was he?
at the ATB, just not on his own team.
Must have been playing second maybe for Kennedy or something.
Could have been. Kennedy, of course, here playing with Jamie Cooey. They're playing right next
Because
door.
you had Rolly Robinson playing third for Kennedy last year at this event.
Who needs an archive when I've got a Libis? We're going to have to call the archive the Libis. I got a Libis.
Well, it was Rolly played third for them last year, and I apologize, I can't remember the front end for sure, but maybe it was, Steve. There you go. You would know.
I'm looking it up, Mike. Well, aggressive first end, like you said, and no guards left. Well, there's one on the very far, but certainly play's gotten back into the ring, so we'll see. Looks like
Blue is sitting too, though. So
What are you throwing? You like medium there? Okay.
interesting that the
Like
rock
that?
that I thought they should have hit earlier they hit and rolled off and gotten behind. But
Okay, nose. Yeah. Trying to be good medium here. Craig's did curl.
you can plug it right on the nose here and get a good chance for a force. Deis will have to play the double back if they stick it in there.
Short run here. Would expect this to be made.
Close. Throws it so clean.
Hard! Real hard. Whoa! Hard! Hard! Yep! Right up. Right up. My bad. Great shot. Good throw. Great throw.
Beautiful throw. I was with them there to get off for a second, and all of a sudden it did take a little move. So
Anything you can roll that way a smidge.
Team Deis does have a chance to nose hit and sit 2 here.
Even if you're here to make the double.
Too
you
steep a
slow it
double,
down.
is it, or Mike?
Well,
Or just
yeah,
not
it's
necessary?
Not necessary for them right now. They just have to nose hit and sit 2. That yellow is actually partially guarding the one that's shot rock right now at the back 8. They nose hit this, it'll be a really steep double. They might try the slash.
Like to get you guys involved. Normal, yeah.
So I believe Dallin actually works for Sportsnet, Steve.
We can check that one out too.
You don't have to. It's right.
It's right. Huh?
I'm pretty sure he still does.
Well, if anybody out there, we've seen a few comments about Dallin. If you know if he works for Sportsnets, give us the old thumbs up.
Works for the slams.
Hard! Really hard!
For sure.
Come on!
Hard!
This is rolling over towards shot rock here. Oh, might be perfect actually. Huh. It's going to leave the little foot run again, but I don't
You
think
have to do it
that
regardless, right?
Konschuh can get,
Shot
shot here. So
from Peel half rock? Yeah.
it's close. If they can hit it right, they might pick back one on the way by, Steve.
I think that's what they're going for, Mike. I mean, they have the option to come around and soft tap the back blue one and maybe
I don't
sit.
really think we can turn it.
But I think they're trying to do the double here, and probably the safer shot because then they only give up 2.
Half or thinner.
I think it's close.
Wendy McKay, thank you very much for your great comment. We appreciate that.
Well, we only like the good comments. I don't know what it was, but
Well, she's just appreciative of the live streaming, and you know what? It means a lot. We're all volunteers doing it. Our camera person, our technical director.
Yeah.
Mike came all the way up from Okotoks to do this as well, and just missed.
might not have been there, Steve, because he hit that real thin. So.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Team Deis has a chance to draw for 2.
A
A good start for them.
Yeah, it should be like my draw the button speed.
Okay.
And he's got the whole rings to draw into here, so we'll see. Mike, let's get a timing on this. Let's see what.
I'm thinking like draw to the button speed. Yeah. Yeah. They had a 14.6 that came up. No, kind of not much sweep, top 12.
There we go, Mike. 14.6.
Well, we saw yesterday morning, Steve, the early draw. The ice was lightning fast, so 14.6 is still real. It's quick ice. That's good. The boys have done a great job here this weekend.
That's Brian, that's Jim, and that's Marty.
Line's good.
Okay, I got
And
heavy.
Marty's just been looking after us here in the booth.
Head up, Dustin.
He has been, and the
Man.
players out there with the
Man,
ice.
It's just awesome. And they're sitting out there. They're watching the ice.
And they're
Totally dedicated to their job. I love it.
bringing out the pictures of ice. I told them they're like the 2 Muppets up in the balcony, and we were going to get them some mics to sit there and talk, and and they turned me down.
Now that would be entertaining. Okay?
And if you know Brian and Jim, it would be more than entertaining. It'd be the driest, greatest one-liners you'd ever listen to.
Well, there's a nice draw by Team Deis. They got their deuce.
Yeah. So we're heading to second end, coming home here. It's 2-0 for Team Deis. We look over a blank end in the first end of the McEwen-Jamie Cooey game, and of course the All Alberta we'll call them the...
Two young guns over there from Alberta on sheet 1, Steve.
Yeah, Team Hardy and Sturmey. Of course, Sturmey was without Carson Sturmey, having to write some exams, so they played as 3, and they've ended up here in the C after 2 losses. And of course, Hardy, the defending champions, they've had a win, but they worked their way down to C as well. I mean, just such a tough field. It's no indication of how they're playing. They ran into a really hot Team Clyder wearing the Sunset Glow yesterday.
Sunset Glow. I might wear those again today. They played so well yesterday, Clyder.
I'd never take them off until I lost, of course.
No, we're close.
Top 4.
Line's fine.
Top 4. Top button. Top 4. Hold a bit. Yeah, hold it.
Nice catch, boys.
Nice shot.
Nice start there.
Hey, Mike, I'm looking at their curling zone. The top post has Epping into ATB Banff Classic's playoff. That's
Wow.
great. I could read more, but we want to focus on this game. So.
Yeah. So this interesting call here by Team Konschuh.
Clean.
Hitting and rolling to the wings. I
Clean.
suspect we're seeing a delayed corner here. They were pretty aggressive in the first end,
Hard.
trying to force. So I think they'll be aggressive
Right
here
up.
with the hammer.
I mean, that's
Clean. It's
Blue Rock's in a
good.
perfect spot too, right? I mean,
Good.
you leave that there, and you're leaving them such good control, just biting top 4 right on the center line. So I don't mind the call at all. And
No, I love the call. I love the delayed corner.
They were trying to roll to the corner.
there you go.
You got it.
Going for a nose here. I'll be interested to see if he makes the nose hit if they hit the next time. I'm expecting a delayed
You probably
corner,
clean
but
it. I like it clean.
you're right, Steve. The Rock will be still in a great position in that scoring zone.
Nice shot.
Yep.
Of course, Mike, as this is
There you
going
go.
on, we know that the
I love it. They're going up
close,
with the
eh?
corner, Gert.
you must be studying these guys' games before they get out. Craig Saville coaching the Team Czech Republic. He's 1 win away from going to the Olympics.
I think it's on TV now, isn't
I
it?
think it's on right behind us. But again, we're
We
focused
got to
out
watch
front
this
here.
game, but let's have a look and see if we can see the score.
3-1
3-1.
over Denmark.
Who
That's a good
qualified
team.
the first game? Do we know? Because it says this is qualifier number 2 on that. Oh, right there, that team. Who is that?
Italy.
Italy.
That's
got through.
Risorno. Famously
Wow.
beat Howard there that year that Howard won.
Yeah, that's fine.
Uh-oh.
Got to grind. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, just slid into the rings.
Blank in.
Blank end. There you go. So slide it in the rings. I guess we're playing a blank.
Yeah, this be a flat double if he makes this and noses it, Mike. But
Yeah, it'd be a few rocks yet before the double's in play, Steve, I think. So unless we get a roll towards the middle.
Clean.
Hair down.
Yep.
9-5.
Yep.
I get a little roll to the center. I think we got a
Hard.
good view. This
Right
is
on,
just
Kalen, you got
over
it.
curling a
Hard.
little.
Hard.
Good
Ah,
sweep.
great job.
Really
Good
great.
throw.
Yeah, really
Nice
good
clean
sweep.
throw
Yeah,
there.
9-5. You're on.
Oh, going up another corner
Going
here.
for it.
Well, those are,
What? He's worried about. You put it in between and make it tough.
Yeah, Mickey calls this the old basket shot. So put it right in the middle of the 2 in the rings and hopefully get a jam
when you peel it out.
when you're peeling it.
And the other ones are 12-foot, right? You just drawing full
Line's
8
good.
for your 1 if you need to, so it's not
Yeah, not a big deal yet.
Okay.
no big risk.
And it's so early. in
Three's
the
good,
end.
just not deeper. Just here.
Guess we'll find out how aggressive Team Deis is if they'll actually peel this or not.
50-50
again.
odds, Mike. What do you think?
Sorry, Mike.
Love that line. Just,
I think they're coming in.
I'm saying
yeah,
they're
it's not bad.
going center guard.
I got side just a touch slower.
No, I lied. They're going to peel. Scored 2 in their first end. They're happy with the situation.
It's high enough. Low risk on jamming on this one. That's
Yeah,
why they
you're right.
wanted about 2 feet closer. Thank you, Rick Edwards. TSN 1 is where you can watch the world
Yeah,
world
they have the
qualifying. If you want that in the background, of course, while you're
Yeah,
watching us here in the live
World
stream.
put the world qualifying on the TV, us on the computer, and
And yes, Rick, it
And
is
ignore the
Italy.
TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Or like you said, put us on mute. Put that up.
I was listening to them this morning. It was. I wasn't sure if I was going to make the game.
Can we just go blank now? Yeah, we can go this side.
Well, a little slight mistake there. Peeled off. Hit that so thin on the peel. They got rid of the one on the top 8 foot. So definitely a lot less risk now throwing up these corners.
Light.
I mean, we've seen it, right? If you don't have the corners, it's hard to score multiples. It really is. You
Might
need
be
a
a new
miss.
spot.
That's not a good strategy.
No, not
Now,
with
Monday Night League, yes, but no.
Stay close, it'll be new.
You know, it's like sometimes you play a team and they'll rec league. You just throw it in the rings because you know they can't hit. So that's not happening here, Steve.
No. For just a straight peel here. I think he considered whether he'd flop over for a guard, but or maybe he was looking at the jam. But either way,
Well, like I said, you're up 2. Don't really need to mix things up too much yet.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. I think it's pretty good.
right underneath, a really good throw, really good judge.
He wants one more.
Rick, you're right. You need a third screen for the Manitoba Scotties because that's going on as well. They're right in the championship round there. Right in the thick of things. Things are happening. You know, Mackenzie Zacharias has
Moving
had a
up
great
the
game.
leaderboard.
She knocked off the top person who went over without a loss. So,
Line's good.
and then you've got, of course, Fleury.
Fleury's
and,
making a move here.
Yeah, so exciting to watch that too. But again, after you
2
watch
at
this
least.
game,
All the way to 2. We got to get out. Land and go.
try to bring you
Hard, guys.
updates if
Land
that
and go.
helps.
Hard. Well off center here. Well off center. Hard.
You know, Mike, just because you're the better curler between us by just a little bit, I mean, is there a time that Deis decides to draw around?
Split the rings.
Yeah, and
They'll wait till
skips?
they'll wait till Skip Stone's here for sure.
Just clean.
Actually, they'll probably wait till the bitter end. They don't really have
Easy,
to.
Clean. Whoa.
At some point, you're gonna want Konschuh's gonna hit this blue and go just straight for the blank. That's probably gonna happen first.
Right now.
Thanks.
Nice pair, my man.
There you go.
Real clean.
Medium.
Yeah, because there's a
Medium.
risk, right? At some point, you know, you're thinking, we'll go for blank, but maybe I'll get a miss, and then all of a sudden they jump on the offensive. And
Exactly. Yeah. If all of a sudden they go around that corner.
like yesterday, I mean, you've seen Team Sturmey enough. You were able to predict and talk about what they're going to do with their accuracy. We're not as familiar with these teams, so chance for us to learn as well how they play.
Picking up early here, you can tell that Team Deis is definitely about some analytics here. Konschuh, I think, will be a little more aggressive. Well, obviously now because Deis is up 2, so they don't have to bring the pressure right.
You have either turns, whatever.
Konschuh is going to have to try and generate some points here
Gonna be a
early.
heavy 9. Maybe sneak into 8.
Yeah, and you know, if you look at the standings, the Curling Canada points race, Ryan Deis's team is number 46, and Parker Konschuh is number 56. So not a lot between them either, Mike.
No.
At least on paper.
Hit and roll to the center, boys.
Seems like a fairly evenly matched game here.
Kind of 9 sneaking into 8's kind of a heavy normal.
Like I said, Dallin's probably the one on the ice with the most experience out here for sure. That might give Team Deis a little bit of an edge, but
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Yep.
Look at that ice, Mike. We got beautiful watching that just come right in,
it's
tracking.
definitely a little full on that, and it's still curled up.
It's good.
Stuck around there on the side of the 4
Medium.
foot. Didn't overthrow that. It's got about 9-second hit.
Well, just going to quickly post up. Oh, no, let's wait till the end here, Mike. But we've got some sponsors here that we want to share and some welcomes from the team. So we'll do that at the end of the second end here. But we'll wait here and see what happens, how it plays
Yeah,
out
a couple
first.
more shots here to try and get us blank.
Almost jumped the gun.
Well, Steve, it's early.
Whoa. Clean.
We'll let you off the hook.
Curl. Whoa. Curl.
This is full, Steve.
Curl!
Need a piece
Curl!
here.
Curl!
Curling for a
Clean,
piece.
clean, clean. Okay.
Well, I'll give
Never a doubt. But
give
it gives
Dale a
Dallin
free
a
draw,
chance.
yeah.
That's right.
And look, he's going to tuck it over behind that rock. That's,
Just an inch in.
I'm going to say an inch and
Yeah.
7/8,
Inch from the
Mike.
boards.
Well, we're going to get a good chance. You don't often see a shot that goes this far out, so we're going to get a really good chance to see the swing and timing on this,
Go to the
Mike.
other side here, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's taking a good
Side he just threw, I
6
think,
feet
might
to
be a
get
little bit
over
of
there,
straighter
so
side,
5
maybe we can
feet
catch
for
him on
sure.
some curl on the other side. I don't know.
Mike, in your resume, you can put that
Little
Rick
slower?
Edwards thinks
Yeah.
that your
Well, it's gonna be
stream,
busting
this
some new
stream
stuff.
is #1 over the Manitoba Scotties in the Olympics.
Wow, there you go.
Of course,
That's
he did put
your
a
stream, Steve.
big teeth smiley face, so I'm going to say that's a positive thing.
Really? I thought through
Thank
that.
you,
It's the
Rick. Always great. Thanks
it's
for the
camera
comments.
work.
Anybody else wants to send comments? Love to see them.
Looks
Still
like
in the
looks
okay
like lots
stuff.
from here.
Well, it's the camera work, that's why.
I agree.
Time's good.
I was
Mine's
calling
good.
the
Put
camera
it right on the
person the drama major.
No,
It's
you're
a
good, you're
theater
good.
major in fine
Good touch.
arts. I learned that yesterday.
Oh,
Nice shot.
how could you make that mistake?
That's my daughter. You think I know that, eh?
Don't ask me what my daughter's doing in school. All I know, she's probably going to make the deeds list, so we're excited about that.
Well, congrats. That's good upbringing, Mike.
She must be
Come
adopted.
back.
There was no dean's list in my past, that's for sure.
Just the dean's office, right?
Well, a few times.
Yep. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hard.
A little tight here.
Right up. Clean.
Yeah,
I just want the rollout. That's all they're making sure. Yep.
What?
Great throw there.
beautiful.
So
Well,
the
there you
blank
have it.
end, we thought that would happen at the beginning. We had a few guards. There was a chance for some action and just really clean end there. So a lot of great shot making, Mike. And
Well,
let's
that
just-
first rock slipped into the rings, and now you heard him say it. Well, that blank end. So it's
That's
kind of predictable.
All right, let's throw up Team Deis. They have some sponsors here. We want to give some recognition to them. We asked them to share ahead of time, and we want to make sure we give them shout outs to Team Deis. They've got the Saskatoon Truck Parts, Leland Industries, and L&A, which is a lawyer firm, Mike, chartered professional accountants. And so thank you very much for all
look
you
at
do
that.
for Team Deis and for supporting curling, because when you support Team Deis, you support the greater curling community, and we all appreciate it and really appreciate Team Deis coming to our event here. Great to have them and great to have the support from Saskatchewan, a number of teams here, so thank you very much.
That's amazing. Nice job over there, Axby. Wow. Did that overnight?
I know he's in.
Yeah, this morning maybe.
That wasn't-
Either way.
We didn't have those screenshots yesterday, so that's pretty amazing.
Oh, we did. You were late for that game. We ran through them all, but that's okay, Mike. We weren't talking about you being late that day.
Oh, man. It was
You're-
actually...
you're- Your blue sweater was empty.
wasn't my fault. Well, there you go. No delayed corner on this one. They're going all out. Corner guard right off the
Line's
start.
good.
That rock just stopped top 12, so that's probably maybe the reason.
like
this-
it.
Just going to throw corner guard
Make it
first
nice.
shot.
Hey, bit landed. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to generate it,
moving,
right?
we're
He
feeling
wants to
pretty hard.
generate the points. That's the only way to do it. So,
No, I like it.
yeah.
All the way up, guys. All the way up.
Oh, quick update as we get ready
ahead.
for Team Deis' second
Great spot.
shot. Over on sheet 1, Team Hardy took 1 in the first end. And over on sheet 2, Team McEwen scored 2 in the first end. Now, that's a normal trend for Team McEwen in the first 2 ends to either get points or blank. It's the third and fourth end that we like to keep an eye on that team. As we saw yesterday and the day before. Only playing with 3, of course.
It's less.
Yeah, they're missing Colin Hodgson.
A little bit of sweep if you can.
Fresh off
good.
his
It's a
win
3.
down in Ontario to
No,
qualify
we're
for
okay.
mixed
Line's fine.
doubles.
Yeah, with Kerry,
Chelsea Carey.
Chelsea Carey, yeah. Congratulations to them. I'm sure they're watching.
Could be lying.
At 8 a.m.
Maybe with time zone differences, depending where they're at, Mike, might be like.
Oh, Chelsea's in oh, no, I think did she moved back to Manitoba.
Give you 1 foot to sweep.
Not
it in.
sure.
She didn't live in Calgary forever. I don't know that. I just overheard someone saying
No,
that they
no,
thought
but
maybe
it's
she
that
moved
which is
back to Manitoba.
You don't want to just line it up, right? You stagger it maybe.
here.
And of course, with the, I don't want to say new, but the newer rules around residency, can't always just guess by where they're playing out of, Mike.
No, no idea. Sometimes.
Stay close.
All right, try and take advantage of their corner guard here to put one
Okay.
in.
Line's nice.
I think it's okay, Lana.
Your line's always good.
It's gliding.
Here it goes.
Looking for here.
Here it goes.
I don't think I can go big on it.
Look at it snap.
We're T-line, Parker.
Okay.
We're back
I
T.
see
bury
Brian behind me, big
Little bit.
smile as he
If you can,
watches
if you
that just curl and carve
okay.
over.
Good.
Probably a little deep, Mike, but a great shot. Fully
on.
buried behind.
Hung on back there. Gonna have to chase it. Actually, they're looking. They can maybe chase it with the out turn.
Yeah. Over curled.
Board.
Over curl, Brian.
Too much curl out there.
Can there ever be too much curl?
Okay.
Throw on board. Can I throw half?
Yep.
Selton
Make
fresh.
sure it's hacked though. It's gonna be heavy.
You got
So,
it.
Mike, on the question about Dallin, Rick writes in that Dallin does CAD cam for SRC. He does say he may have cameraed the Sportsnet, so there you go. Thank you very much, Rick. I was calling the encyclopedia the Libis, but I might have to change it to the Rick. We'll see.
Nice hack. Clean. Yep.
Got to go hard here
Yep.
to hold it out there. Doing a great sweep
Clean.
job here.
Clean. Easy. Whoa.
That's great brushing to back that one up, Mike.
Yeah, exactly. I thought didn't look tight out of his hand.
Okay.
Actually, almost didn't curl enough.
Nice job, bud.
Got the job done, though. I don't think they anticipated sticking around. They just really wanted to get it out of there.
Make a
Yeah,
good roll.
exactly.
Like
Sticking
easy?
around probably wouldn't have helped them actually.
So now they'll make a play on the top two and hopefully roll in behind. Sitting top 12, Mike.
That's the key. They're not worried about any double. They just want to play a hit and roll here.
Down.
Kill one blue
Close.
and roll behind the corner.
Yep. Yep.
Again, they could have drew again. They could have drew behind the corner. It's really enough, but I don't mind this play either.
Roll off,
I
roll
like
off.
this.
Yep, good shot. Speaking of drawing, Mike, why don't you draw out for us in the telecast, the newest toy here
mine
at the
did there
live
too.
stream.
Wow.
What do you think's going to happen next? Oh,
Well, we'll wait till we get a chance here,
yeah,
Steve.
okay. I thought that
You
was
know, you don't want to ruin the telestrator. It's only used for, high intense moments where there's
Throw
nobody
board.
has any idea what
A little
they're
bit
doing, what's
curl
going to happen.
here.
Speaking of that, we had one of those one of those yesterday where Cooey didn't know what
Yeah,
to
you
do.
asked me to write it up, and I'm like, how am I supposed to write it up? But Cooey doesn't know what to do. Looking
Yep.
for a
Board up.
nose hit
10.
here on Team
Whoa,
Deis.
whoa. 10-5. Clean. Yep. Hard. 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 Push. Go. No roll.
Oh, great throw there. Roll right back on top.
We
Well,
can go around
doubles there now.
And a roll, too. Probably, what do you think, half a rock, 3/4, 2/3?
Guess they're drawing.
Okay.
Drawing here. That's because the double is easy, but I might have played the double first, left a rock just short of the rings, and then came around on the next one.
Yeah, two choices, too.
Line's good.
7.
Okay, just 6. Wait,
Well, I should know this line.
Got to be above T here. Room.
I think we're there, Park. T-line.
8.
Okay, you have to stay above T.
Glide on.
We're behind T.
Okay.
Behind T.
Well,
Gonna
deep
overcurl?
again.
Sorry, no, sorry.
It's going to overbury, I think, unless it dies right there.
Okay.
Great shot.
Great shot. Just a little deep, as you say.
Same thing.
I don't like. I think after watching that other one earlier, I don't know if this will get there.
Well, with any weight, you saw
Probably
last time
buried, right?
they swept
I
to hold
kinda
it
like
out, and
that,
it just
but-
kind of stayed out.
Yeah, they
I
wanted
prefer
to
the
play,
run. But we don't have to if you're seeing something else.
just freeze down on top
Quite
of it too. but
separated.
Okay.
You could probably chase it with the intern. They missed the
I really
guard
like
by a
this.
long shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's overburied.
I think it'll work in here though.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think that'll no problem getting to this one.
Well, the draw started on the left of the center line and got there, so I think
Yeah. That's a
know.
lot of curl. So
Well, Brian, the head ice maker's telling us that to the outswing, it's going at least 6 feet. So
Whoa! Whoa!
just back line here. I want to kill the rock though.
Get ready, Dustin.
Curl!
Curl.
Curl! Hard!
Actually, straight, straight. Now
There you
roll,
go.
roll.
Made it easy. Easy.
how good is that shot, Mike? How
Beautiful.
good is that shot?
I don't hate that stagger.
Should be able to be shot here.
Okay.
Just shows you the preciseness when you're throwing draws around these guards. You know, the guards got to be tight enough, 3-4 feet max out front, and you got to leave it in that top 8 to
Yeah,
really.
you got to stay above the tee line there. They're making those no problem when it's deep. You're giving too much room for it to curl. So got to stay top 8.
Mine's nice.
Tough
Wait,
one. You got to get shot rock.
Wait only. Curl! Oh, easy. Oh, yeah, it's a rocket.
That looks really fast.
This is not good. You want to make sure you stay for shot here.
I don't think it's going to stay at all, Mike.
Sit down. Sit down. Through, eh?
They're
You know
gonna
what?
see them come around that stagger now.
Yeah.
Or outturn draw.
Probably just, I mean, there's 5 shots in a row down there, Mike. It just probably sped up a little bit on them. And
I like either one. Yeah, well, there's
I like the come around
there.
there. This stagger's good for you if you wrap one top 4 here.
Line's great. Clean. You're going to be in a little bit heavier here.
Off then.
Don't want to be
on.
deep here.
Room. You got room. Room all day.
Now, you don't want to create a
You're in
wall
a bit of a
back there, do
heavier
you?
track here. Finish.
Curl. Gotta curl.
Finish. Yeah, go. Yeah. I don't
Really
I
gotta
think you need to be
curl.
buried. I guess pretty good.
I don't think you need to be buried. You just got to
14-4. Nice.
gives them a little out here. Konschuh can
You can get there
come
either
down
way.
and-
Yeah, you're kind of committed.
there's
You
one-
can't hit the stagger now. You got to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just draw.
Yep. Either one. You can get there. You can get here.
I like going the intern. I think if I throw 14-5 the same way, I think we're okay on this side.
Do you like that? Your only other shot is this, but we're probably forced.
Oh, the force
Not
is
bad
on
time
for
to bail.
sure
If we're gonna
now.
bail.
Yeah, I think you're beyond bailing.
Yep. I like this back 4 weight. Just rub off and roll under the stagger.
Yep.
Probably set up a deuce here. Especially if you can get to there with both turns.
Line's good.
Line's great.
Post.
Line's great to
This
get there.
spot seems just as
Stay
fast
close,
as going
yep.
around the corner.
Room.
Whoa, clean.
Room.
Line's great, guys. Get
Line's
it there.
good. Room.
Line's
This
great.
weight's good. This line
Yep.
looks really
Yep.
good, Steve.
Hard.
Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Holding
It's
it there.
good. They got to go
Hard
hard
line,
for
guys.
weight.
Hard. Gotta go. Hard as you can.
Hard.
Such
Just
perfect
touched
line.
it.
Okay.
Just a little light.
A little light,
You
but
see
they
Dallin probably run up and guard that.
Did we rub?
What?
Did it rub?
It did.
Yeah, just touched
Just had to
it.
go all the way.
probably wouldn't have gotten in for shot, but still.
Or do you just guard the draw pass?
There you go.
Well, I guess this isn't last shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He has a light waiter here, doesn't
Yeah.
You're going to guard
he? Give
this
you extra,
yellow.
just guard out there.
I think so. I'm just going to take your line. I thought you threw it pretty good.
Okay.
Should guard it nice.
Hard to get,
Okay.
worst case, hard to get a deuce right now, that's for sure. Put this guard up. They're going to play the out turn, come around to the side of the button, then you could choke off that side.
Yeah, for those
think it's
who may
okay.
not have been watching
Are
us
you
all
okay
week.
with extra?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
This is now
Yeah,
the
I think we want
C
kind of a
qualifying event.
Because for a 2, then you might have a little like hack waiters. Funny business.
Deis got here by way of losing to Van Amsterdam in the A and to Hardy in the B And Team Konschuh lost to
Line
McEwen
looks
in the
close.
B,
Line's good.
and they lost in the
Whoa, then.
opening round
Corner freeze, the yellow's okay.
Hardy.
against Hardy.
Are you sure?
No bounce.
Hard
Zero
then.
bounce.
Even though
Zero
Hardy beat
down,
both of them,
straight.
Hardy's on the other sheet in the C as
Yeah,
well.
I know.
Straight.
Shows you how tough this
Straight.
event is.
Hard. Hard, 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 hard. Right to it.
Uh-oh. Went a little deep here.
Nice
Yeah,
shot.
that's going to give him a chance
Good
to.
sweep. Good judge.
Sorry, boys. It was not the point.
Well,
Not terrible, though.
no. I think you've got to come the other. That's right.
Literally when I was going down.
Wow. Like we make it for shot.
It's a little risky now, though.
Or,
They make this,
gone.
you know, maybe a deuce is back.
So
in
if
play.
we hit the top ones, that's doing for?
No, same thing. It's gone. I'm drawing here.
We have 100
we hit that
viewers.
either kill
8
me.
o'clock.
I think it's hard to play from
137,
zone
Mike, and
Climbing.
Flash, right? You
Climb
pretty
it.
much have a button.
Yeah,
I tell you get some Saskatchewan teams on here, and they're such
Here
good
works.
curling fans,
That's a jam.
and they follow their teams and
High is
support
okay,
their
yeah.
province so well, and we thank them very much.
Can't be deep.
Or maybe they're just Steve Young fans.
If it's
And I'm sure there's some Konschuh fans, and while we listened to them talk there, did have a chance to speak with the team briefly this morning. Of course, you know, it's not always chatty. It's 7 a.m., Mike, as we were waiting for you to arrive. And
Number one is going to be shot, right?
Peter wanted to say
Yeah,
hello to
button,
Bev Konschuh. She said you'd be out there listening, and he thanks you very much for your support. Also, Terry Burgoyne, thank you very much for your support. And, of course, Rob and Farley Buckley. So thanks to the family members. They appreciate all of your support. They did say over 30 years of support. Now I'm looking at them,
Basically
and
the draw the
I can't think any of them were 30 years old there, Mike.
No, look at these. Look what's going on here. They're at home watching it. My other fellow commentator, Wade Johnson, is home watching the game on his big screen TV.
Room now, room.
And his question was,
Line's good, line's good.
why are you guys wearing
Line's
those
good.
sweaters?
Line's okay. Close. Line's fine, line's
So you
fine.
better tell him.
Line.
After this shot, got a great shot coming in here.
Room, lots of room, lots of room. Just
Line's
biting
good.
button. Can't be deeper than biting button. High is good. High, 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 high.
This is a really good shot here. It's got to sit. Just
Stop,
sit just a
stop.
bit.
Okay.
Really good shot. There'll be a chance to cap it, if not move it a
It's a
bit
good
by
spot.
Deis.
Wanna just
Deis.
buffer a little?
Dice, that's right.
Just wondering if that
Wade will get you
sends it this way.
answer your question in a moment here.
We don't have to answer. We did ask it. It looks like the sweater's going to
It is either,
bust.
when you can just do
Bust
this.
open, but whatever. No one's really paying attention.
Yeah.
I've been to the gym a bit, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you had that
I mean, Squeeze
cycle
is really
bike in
good,
your
too.
bedroom there the other day where
Only thing about the freeze bump is if you
Mike
bump
in
too
the
far, you
guest
might give
room.
him
So
the
I got up
slash
in the
for
morning
two.
and did a few
I
laps
think we should probably just
on the
make it go
bike
away.
before I fell down the stairs
Does
and broke
does
my
a pick
pinky
ever
toe.
touch it? No, it doesn't. Mike Feather touch it.
I think that's pretty good too, Dallin. Are you worried that 6 drags so much that it doesn't even
I'm
leave?
just worried about the 7 not leaving, actually. Just like
I
Feather
think
touching the 7.
they can really get here and they
I don't
might be
know, I
able
can
to
see
steal.
this.
Just touch it.
I can kind of see it with a little bit more weight. Lose my
I
shooter.
think the O-turn, can't you get to
I
the
think
tap
you
of
can
the
come
foot?
down here and just tap it a foot and you'll have
guess
some
the girls
backing,
are
right?
tugging right
Yeah, like
They were
I
looking
think
at
control
coming
right there.
down and hitting this
that
and
look wild
this,
too?
and kind of thinking that
It's
that would
curling a
happen,
lot
but
right through there.
I think you
I
have to though.
I don't think so. I think that's risky, this one down here, Mike. We're going to put an X through that. We're going to circle this one, Mike.
Might give him
As
a
we
double
play
low.
little X's and O's here, right?
Yeah, I see
He's got to
that.
get a little thick also and give him a stupid double.
Yeah, I think you come down. Nothing else. You cap it off, right?
Plenty of
You just
finish,
touch it a
kind
bit. I don't
of
know how,
3/4 way
Concho
in.
scores.
Lots of finish.
See what you think.
Tap it a foot. Even if you freeze right on top of it, it'd be awesome.
With that line, Mike, it looks like he's just going
control.
to pick it out, is he?
Yeah, lots of finish in here.
He's throwing some control.
Jeez, I could see more of it down there. You just gotta believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Picks it
Oh,
up.
clean! Just clean!
Clean.
Yep, yes, yes! Hard!
Whoa!
Hard, hard, right
still
up.
saying whoa.
Great. Great.
Like we drew it up, Mike.
Nice.
Just like we drew it up.
Not really, but
No. I mean, the good thing for Konschuh is he's got the exact same shot. He just threw it. Should know the weight, should know the line. So expect this to be really close. I actually expect it to be made.
yeah, it's just the same shot he just threw.
It's only against one.
Same line.
See if we can get a time on this one, Steve.
All right.
Line's good.
Line's fine.
Same line.
Line's
Probably
fine.
needs to throw 14-7, 14-8 here.
You
Curling
can
a little
throw
earlier.
These,
Button, guys. Button. It's all
the
you.
Buckholz
Line's
brothers
great.
sweeping, you could probably throw 15 quarter and it'd still get there, no problem.
Line's great, guys. We're pinned. We're pinned.
15:03.
Great team shot here. Just got to sit.
Hi, boy. Good shot.
Oh.
Yep.
Just hung on.
Well, great
Just
shot.
hung on there. Beauty. Well, there you go. One for Team Konschuh.
Yeah, so we're at 2-1 now for Team Deis, and they will take hammer into the third end. Just a quick update, sheet 2. Jamie Cooey got a single in the third end, so he trails McEwen 2-1. And they're going into 4. And, of course, the trend's been, Mike, that after McEwen scores in the first 2, 3, 4, and 5 don't go his way. So we're going to keep an eye over there on number 4, see what happens. And over on sheet number 1, we haven't seen a second score posting. We do know that it was either a blank or a Sturmey scored in the second. So we'll wait and see. Close game either way.
There's a blank on sheet 1.
Okay, just going to do some sponsors now.
Okay.
Of course, ATB. Let's start there. And
ATB, thank you very much.
Yeah, they do the Banff and the Okotoks Classic, 2 events. This is the second year for that. Great sponsors, of course, Team Deis. We talked earlier, but let's say it out again. The LNA Chartered Accountants, Saskatoon Trucking, and Leland Industries. We've got Team Clyder, another Saskatchewan team. They're playing great in the Sunset Glow. From Pleasureway Motorhomes, EY, which is Ernst & Young, Grain Millers, Corteva AgriScience, and Strategic Planning Solutions. Thank you to all them. Team Flash, another Saskatchewan team. Great to have them all over here. We've got the original 16. Mike, good beer.
Yeah, great beer.
Seedmaster and Flash Construction. I'm going to assume a little bit of a connection.
There?
I do like the logo, though. I do like
Pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah. Of course, we've got Team Hardy. They're playing over on sheet 1 here. K&K Solutions, Knievel Insurance, NLSS. We've got Team
K&K, thank you.
Jamie Cooey, of course. They're right next door. Great to have them here. We've got Prism Engineering, Inc.
And we don't know what that other logo is?
And, oh, yes, I do. It's Northern Employee Benefit Service, so NEBS.
NEBS.
And, of course, as we said, the ATB Banff Classic. What a great shot there. That's Saxby's camera work. Now back enjoying our game where Team Konschuh just put up the center guard, a high one, Mike, and Team Deis is coming out to the wings here. Right T-line, looks like.
Yeah, well, you're gonna see Team Konschuh put a little more pressure on here, try and go for a steal, down 1 without. And Team Deis is pretty happy with the situation. Again, like we said, they're up 1 with the hammer. They'll throw one out in the wings here. If they get an easy deuce, great. If they get a blank, they'll be happy with that as well. And there you go. Team Konschuh is going to throw up another center guard. So it's
game on.
We might see some rocks in play in this one.
More.
Line's good.
It's not. No, it's not.
Little tight.
Wait, it's
Line's good.
Or like the weight line.
It'll be Craig's rocks.
Going to though.
Craig, go ahead.
Yeah, we know this spot will finish.
Real tight, real tight.
Not in, but I think it
Probably
will
won't
be.
on line either way.
But it's in behind, Mike. So.
Yeah, but I think they can chase that, Steve.
Well, we saw yesterday on the sheet with
probably
Cooey.
see a sliver of that.
Yeah, you can get at that.
No problem.
And you don't need to throw a 6, 7, 8, 9,
Ah.
10.
No, you just got to throw, like they said here, hack weight, the board, just enough to kill the yellow.
I mean, it will spin over on
Nice
top of
quick
the
here,
blue.
so
Probably
Hack
leave a
won't take too
double
much.
there if Concho wants to, but he'll likely ignore them.
Hack. Hair firm.
Easy.
Weight's good.
Just has to curl a bit.
Easy. Curl. Curl. Yep. Yep. Watch a shooter, Dustin. Get it over to that blue.
Ah,
shot.
great throw
Beautiful
there.
shot.
Great sweeping too. Carved that over, needed it, and Dustin was able to really carve it. So Good job on the sweep and nice little shift there. Sweeping against to
shot.
sweeping with.
Looks like they're going to play the hit now.
Yeah, you don't really want to give up a multiple here if you're team Konschuh. You can hit this and get in behind your center still and maybe only lose one blue, but that's okay.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Another blank over on sheet one. Two blanks, but Hardy still made game.
No roll. That's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. The rock's behind the tee line. The yellow did stay in the rings.
Worst kind of people. You got her. Nice 9.
Nice
Yeah,
9.
that's real good.
Taking edge rock out here. It seems to run straighter as we saw. Like that one hit the Konschuh through in the second end that kind of stayed out. So taking right on the edge of the rock here.
Yeah, this will track down here. 9's just good control weight. Or
Clean.
good normal weight.
Yep. Hard. Hard, man. Lean on her. Lean
Some
on
good
her.
sweeping.
Oh, yeah.
What a scrub.
Wow.
Scrub my man. Thick scrub.
Great end result. Great throw, great scrub, and
I think you gotta
great
get rid of
shot.
something.
That's a big man putting some pressure down on that.
Like a board
ball.
weight.
Impressive.
I mean, I felt myself sliding into you to the left there as you swept that, Mike.
Yeah, I think so. You like that? Nose?
That was impressive.
Okay. Like board?
Give him a hair more.
Yep.
Play the double here again.
I think so, yep.
Down for board. Down.
Garrett Springer
Yep,
still
hard.
swept that rock. Like, wow.
Real hard. Line's pretty good. Hard.
Get right to the
Never
nose
off,
here. Would be
never off.
nice.
Hard.
Slight roll inside.
Hard. Right to it.
Yeah, and sitting right on top of that blue won't be bad at
boys.
all.
Good throw.
Just kind of in between, though. I think Deis has a chance to hit and roll over to the wings here.
Even rolling to
Set
the
up
wing
their
here is
deuce.
good.
Probably just need about hack weight.
Yep. Hack.
You'd think that you're out there calling the game, Mike.
Well, sometimes. Just can't make the shots anymore, Steve. Have to practice for that.
Well, key's going to be weight here.
Whoa.
Hair up.
Whoa.
Board.
This is out there.
It's a little bit heavier than
This
they
is
wanted
out
there.
there, yeah.
Just got to stick around.
Need to make
don't think so.
contact.
Hit and roll that blue a little.
It's not bad.
Well,
Yeah,
it
that
did
was a
stick.
10-5, so
Put on top.
I got on that. So just a little more control weight. So the weight was up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Here.
And of course,
Oh,
same
Concho
thing.
has a chance here.
Hey, give me a half.
He's going to ignore that blue, so. But you kind of have to, right? If you're going to go for the steal, bring this one around.
It's a good situation. You got a center guard, top 4, and throwing. Not really any pressure yet.
Line's good.
Line's okay. Line's okay.
Okay.
Out
Line's
there,
good
Bit.
for 3. Looking for 3.
It's out there.
Don't want to leave a double here. This has
You
to
know
be
what? That's fine, that's
partially
fine.
buried.
Line's good.
No switch.
Line's good for 3.
No switch yet.
Okay, nice and tight.
Line's good here.
Yeah, switch if you can. Just one
Great
go. Just
throw.
one go.
Let it
Hard
go.
line.
Look at
You're
that
deep, you're
sweep,
deep.
too.
Finish.
I don't think I could get in that
Don't wanna roll
position.
into it. Wait.
No, definitely not, Steve.
No, great throw. What they wanted to do, they're protecting that top 4 rock.
Might see a double run here. Run
They
the
said
front.
16-5 on
Just
that
looking
night,
at the
Yeah, I got
line. It's a run
16-3.
back.
and they got it to the
Okay.
top, bite in top 12.
That's fast. It's good sweeping.
You prefer the in?
Sure.
Okay, peel. Thinking just a smidge of finish,
Dice is
but
in
I'll
some
broom
trouble
it,
here.
do it for it.
Got to try and make contact with that one top 12.
Yeah, really want the double peel here.
Got to watch that blue over in the wings. You don't get a jam. Definitely get forced then.
Yep. Yep.
It's not.
Hard!
It's really curling, Mike.
Hard.
Real hard! Hard!
Still, I think
Left the guard and
Blue's still second there, Mike. But won't matter for what Konschuh decides to do, but it could be big in the end at some point.
you're right, it could.
We're 2.
Oh,
I can
Steve,
say-
you're wrong.
Like I said, I'm the inverse,
Right to
Mike.
it.
Whatever I say, just
Two is
take the
better, okay.
opposite. And you're right 75% of the time.
You can cross it a little.
That's why I got the Libis beside me.
You like the same?
I think the same turn, yeah.
Okay.
I like the same turn here. They just threw it. I know it buries in there. You could lock it directly on top. It'd be nice here too.
That's
You
a
got
lot.
You actually have to probably get in on top of it or bump it a bit so you don't leave it double.
Yeah, and it's a long run too, so you're in a really good situation.
He gave me more, right?
Line's good.
Similar. Felt similar.
Okay.
Line's good.
You got to be top
Go
8.
center line.
Yep.
Center line. Yep.
Hard. Line's good. Hard. Where?
Line's
hard.
real good here, Steve.
Got to make
Go
this
deep,
up.
deep, deep,
No,
deep,
whoa,
deep.
whoa,
Finish
whoa,
now.
whoa,
Finish
whoa.
now.
16
Higher than this.
one.
Then.
Finish.
Higher than this. Whoa! He's playing off this. Fuck.
Nice.
Okay.
Over curler.
Okay.
That's actually not going to
That's
help
bad
Team
spot.
Deis or Team Konschuh there. They're going to have this double off the one on the 12 and sit second and third. They do have to be careful to jam at the back, but
Okay.
they sit
Are we
right there.
jamming?
They've got it both ways. They got the out turn hit, and then they'll have the in turn
Nope.
chase it as well. So
No jam.
that's why you had to get down to the face of that yellow on the top 4.
You,
Quarter-
you didn't want to leave this
quarter
double,
left.
is what you didn't want to
You
do,
didn't
because
wanna
they
leave
can
this double.
they can bring
Okay.
the third shot, which is 4 shot now, back into play.
And they'll have Concho both ways here in a minute. If they make this.
Yep.
Line a little tight on those.
Hard. 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 Hard.
Hard!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Close. Oh,
Good sweep.
a little unlucky. Hit it too thin.
Well, I think he was, I think he was looking for the potential of the whisker tick, Mike. We learned about that yesterday, but he was okay to just whisker tick the top
more on
one,
the
and then he
blue
would
and
have come back onto the center line.
Yeah, just hit a little thin. They want to keep that shooter up at the top
That's right.
12,
You're
partially
good.
buried, but
Let's go up.
Yeah.
You're never above
You
it.
just crash into it.
Yeah. You're beside it, which isn't bad. He doesn't have a lot, but they're probably both gone.
That hole's almost too big, isn't it?
What's that?
Is the hole ever too big to go between?
Yeah.
So if you freeze, you're not scoring right there, right?
I don't mind that call.
Yeah, this may be
He's
a
one
time
off
you,
his,
you don't hit.
Well, if you hit here, you need to roll out a bit.
It's a
You're
high
living
guard,
in
so
the, well,
we get that forward,
you're not because of jam, but
Right in the middle.
you roll out
I think we
half a
aim
rock.
for
You're
the
leaving a
blue
gimme
nail,
double
right?
to sit 2.
Going pretty wide.
Or do you want
to
the
do
other part to get out?
You played this hole lead to at least force. I kind of like the draw. Lock it right in the pocket there.
that. What's he play if we just throw it away?
I don't hate that. He's playing this all day.
Yeah, I'm
And
on
he
the top back
could
at it.
probably make a good one to hit nose, too.
This is a force at worst. What do you guys like?
Well, if the roll away, flat double is the danger, right?
Yeah. Like you have to get. You just gotta get here.
I don't know. You did that.
Yeah,
That's
jam.
pretty close.
What do you guys like?
Big roll away. You can't really roll in.
Well, Mike, I guess the options are you come in here.
Yeah, that's one.
The other one they're talking
Well, you gotta
about
get to
is you hit
here.
and go over here, and you want to make sure you don't leave the double. The other thought they
I don't think
had,
you're spinning
to
anywhere.
clear
You're right
those,
this one.
is you hit here and bump this one over
Well, you
here
can't.
You
second.
gotta, if you're playing inside, you gotta play
and
to push
sit
this a
out
little
here.
bit. But not much.
Not bad either, Steve.
Mike, if you were
This
to
is
draw
the
your
other side, it's
favorite,
just
what's
like-
your
you ever
favorite?
play
Why
like
you
play
draw
with
it in
three
there?
blues?
My favorite is to come in
Mark, you ever
here
play like
and just lock one right on that, just on the inside of that yellow right there.
All right.
you go in and just push your 4 further over.
But if he misses it, it's trouble.
I think that's true. This one's fully buried. Let him make it.
You only have 2 shots to come, so.
So what are you seeing?
I'm either
Like-
thinking like this
Okay. That was my first thought. I think that's the best
or
thought. I like that.
have to make the roll.
Right to the 4.
Yeah.
Great input there from the front end,
Oh,
and great team discussion, and I think
Lots
the
of
ball
options.
Time
arrives.
on Craig's, I lost
Lots of options there for sure. So
I mean, the risk with hitting and rolling to the outside, Mike, is that you roll out.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
right
not-
on
that
nose.
would
They
be
can play off his
disastrous
own.
because that guard is so high they can chase that with the intern coming down here.
But I like what they
Right.
said. It's something we often don't think about. Well, okay, phrase that some of us don't think about, and that is don't make the shot for them, right? Like, let them make that shot.
Exactly.
You know, he still has
and
to chase
they,
it.
You know, they called 2 center guards here. Their goal this end, they have to remember their goal was really to
That's
force
okay.
here.
Well, then,
Or
whoa,
if they get a
line
steal,
good.
great. This is the best way for that to happen.
Curl it! Curl it!
This is heavy, Steve, I think.
Right hit nose. No. I think we're just
I
gonna
don't know
crash
what you're
back onto
supposed
this
to
one.
do.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I think it's okay. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's maybe
okay.
not
It's going to be really scary because if they nose hit and sit there, holy smokes, we're going to be sitting
What are-
second, third, and fourth. They could just.
Turns into a blank or he buries.
It's a pretty high guard.
It is. So,
Wherever he buries, I think I've got some kind of action on it.
okay.
It's just a question of whether that 4 goes. I
Oh,
think
they go.
they go.
Like that's you could hit half a rock and I bet you. Well,
I
thinner
might
than
just
half.
push this one back here too,
You might.
which is okay.
I don't think
Pretty
it's
thin,
pretty
but it's
thin.
not super thin because it's still
is.
jammable.
I'm thinking like that with feel. It's not doing much here.
I think
I
it's
think
real
you're
thin,
right.
Steve.
Where's ideal to hit? Right
Kill
on the
that,
3?
yeah. Yellow.
Maybe
Like
a
I
little
guess if
higher,
you
a
touch
little
it,
higher,
great, but
That's pretty
Yeah,
close.
third's close, I think. Okay.
That's where you're hitting it. Like, that's like a sliver. That's not even a quarter of a rock.
yeah.
And I just wonder whether, depending on how much weight, can that get
Peel.
all the way over?
They're throwing it hard.
Yeah, to a third. You know, too thin isn't great either. I don't think.
Just in case you're wondering, there we are right there. Sorry, here we are right there. It's Mike in the blue sweater. These are old sweaters from the 50s and 60s there from the curling club. We thought we'd bring them out for the event, Mike. Show them off a little bit.
Yep.
That's what we used to wear when I started curling at about 14 years old. I had one of these.
You're dating yourself.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Hard!
Hard. Right up.
Hard! Ho!
Hard.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I
Pretty good
didn't
down.
think it
Good
was.
throw.
I didn't think it was as easy as they thought.
No. Well, chance to hit and force here, Mike. I don't think you should be able to leave a double here. Just want to
No.
roll
go in, you just give him a
slightly
block.
out of
Well,
your
he's got air on the other side, so you got a nose hit.
I hit it, bro. Here.
Oh, I don't know.
Nose is not much
Might be
double.
leaving a
Nose
double.
I
I think your
you throw
nose
away.
might be your only
Not
chance.
much.
Like that's
It's pretty flat.
Really flat. But it's there.
I think it's there. Yep. Just play for nose and try and sweep it out.
Yeah.
Try and get here.
Because if you roll into here, Steve,
This ran, right? If you have ran hard here.
you roll into here, Steve, then they have this double. No problem for 2.
Yep.
You like this easy?
Wait, if you agree back home, give us
easy,
a little
Greg.
nod there.
Yeah, wait, are you still
think he's
paying
seen these
attention? He just told you how we're wearing these sweaters.
Hey, Craig. Just easy. I think it's still good. Like there's the board holds here too.
Waited
You can
really
roll
like
a
this
foot and nose is
telestrator,
really
I'll tell
flat
you.
double. So
I'd never be able to touch it. He'd be the whole time. We'd be fighting over it. Have to make a nose hit here.
Yep!
I
whoa.
don't
Whoa,
think
whoa!
there'd be a double
Clean.
with a nose hit.
Curl! It's
curl
running!
hard.
Curl!
Oh man, can't roll out here.
Curl!
Might roll into
Making
the
a
other
move.
Never
blue.
roll it, Bryce. Never roll it. Sit down. Sit down. Ah.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, we've seen a few there now.
Well, it's just the weight up, right?
Kind of
Just, I don't know if he set that out a bit or just hung or too much ice or.
a bit more in this.
Unfortunately, it's a mistake and roll out. You're giving him a pretty simple deuce now.
The same. What do you think?
Yeah, I just think
Yeah,
it's
we give you that much ice for a pick going the other way.
Yeah.
So you want to go there?
You better tell Wade again why we're wearing these sweaters. He
Well-
wasn't paying attention.
You know, Wade, we respect the team of Mike and Wade so much that we thought we'd throw a little twist in and make this a historical moment of getting Steve and Mike back together. We
That's
threw
right.
the red and blue sweaters from the 1950s and 60s with the old Banff crest on them so that we could be nostalgic here. And that's what we got them on here. And I just appreciate that Mike's willing to wear it, even though it's 2 sizes too big on him.
Okay, but
2 sizes too big.
Well, at least I thought it was.
Yeah, maybe when I was 10.
There we go. There's Mike there in the blue sweater. Oh, the technical director's wondering how he can erase these things,
I
Mike.
know.
You
He
can't
doesn't even
read
show
charges.
anybody else.
Clean. Whoa,
Big
off,
shot here
easy.
for 2.
Yeah,
They're
this came
off
out of
it, though.
nowhere.
Whoa, off.
That's coming in nice, though.
Yeah, we're just picking it right now.
Uh-oh.
It's good. It's good.
There you go.
Nice
Nice weight
shot.
control. That was
That's-
the key. Well, that too kind of came out of
very good.
nowhere.
Good end. It was just dumb. Like, throw board.
Maybe on that side. Maybe, yeah. It's probably closer to board than you weren't.
It was easy. It wasn't big
It
at
was
all.
good throw.
No, you hit the room.
Good conversation with
great-
Team Concho
Great
here.
positive reinforcement there.
Just off nose. Weird. It's weird because they were a little bit tighter and they had some. They did have some.
A little bit.
It's
2
that
yards.
4-foot line.
Okay. Just need 2.
Get our
Yeah. 2 guards.
Yeah, exactly. Go get your deuce in this end. And
Oh, there you go. We just listened into the post-end conversation. Team Konschuh, if you're a young team out there and you heard that, that's the way to have it. They didn't go over there, share blame, didn't go over there and sulk. They had a really good conversation. The front end saying you threw that clean, you threw it nice, just different weight. They talked about the other team shot down the same line and maybe it tricked them a bit. And you know what? There goes Konschuh down the other end, feeling good and positive, knowing that, that
team's
they
got his
let
back.
something get away. So
I
that's
like
a
the
great
line.
team conversation. And
let's make your top 4.
Okay, just keep looking and I'll
I
go.
wonder why you're winning. It's because you get
Push
along
it.
just like that. That's how the
Yeah,
conversations
we want to
go.
go 4.
that's why they're going to the provincials in Grand Prairie as a
right.
team. That's why they qualified. So good luck to them when
Teams
they go
that
up
don't
there.
win, they get in those conversations, don't say anything, and then they're mad at each other. So
Great scrub, boys. That might be the best track on the sheet there, right there, too, eh?
everybody's gone back to bed over there, Steve, or what? Like, so Wade says he loves the sweaters. They look like
Hi.
Hex Gervais sweaters. That's a pretty high compliment.
Line's good. Right up.
Real high, Parker.
Okay.
Let's
Gotta get
look
over.
at that.
Okay.
Sends us an
Real
old
hard, guys.
image of Hex Gervais and his sweater.
Real hard. Real hard. Real hard.
There
He's
we
a
go.
world champion. So
I don't mind being called Hex Gervais in the
no,
commentary booth.
exactly. If we're compared to him, that'd be amazing. Definitely not compared to him in curling
Only
abilities.
one.
So at least we have the sweaters like him.
Well, that one just
Top
it's probably
12.
a bit of a fresh path there, right, Mike? I mean,
If they miss that guard, if we put this in, are they going to hit?
I think you want them to hit, don't you? If you put this in, you'd be happy with another blank here. You're up 4-1.
Wait.
No worries about
Team
line.
Deis.
No
Total
concerns.
control of this match right now.
I think it's top 8, top 4.
We just push this a bit.
geez, Mike,
we
look
can go
over
two.
onto
Yeah, we can
sheet
put two.
number
Well, it
one,
needs to curl for that, even though.
and
Curl and
lots
push.
of yellow and 1 blue.
Curl and push.
Oh wow!
But the yellows
yeah,
are counting 1, 2, and possibly 3. So keep an eye on that situation. Yellow being Sturm A down 1-0, and Hardy throwing his last, having to do something here. Sturm A having them in a bit of a pickle.
Tight guard on that now.
On his next.
On sheet 2,
Line's good.
Ewan taking 1 and 4
Right here.
and breaking the curse of the 4th end for him,
There
and
you go.
Third corner better.
up 3-1.
Bit high.
Sure. Make sure.
No problem on this one.
Nice.
Great
Throw.
spot. Hi, boy, Bryce.
Great throw there.
Not too tight. Like
Going to
a
guard
2.5
that rock
to
at the
3.
top 4. Can't guard both, obviously, so you guard the one in the top 4 right now.
Yep.
They can make the double off that one.
Yep. And roll behind, so.
I'll just clean.
I like the line.
Pick your 3. 2 now.
Right
2.
here.
It's 2, 3.
2-3
Right here,
is
guys.
probably exactly what they
Just a
want.
two.
They
Straight.
like the line. They like the
Straight
weight.
on
This
your
should be
group.
perfect,
Straight.
Steve.
Yep. It's
Maybe a little
coming in
higher
nice.
so
We
the
can
ground
see
gets-
the arcing of the rock coming in from our viewpoint.
Far down. Far
So
down.
want to stop now. They need to stop.
It's fine. It's a good shot.
Great throw, though. Just slightly over curling, but does the job.
Beautiful.
a good spot.
Kind of covering both of them, teasing on one end, but Konschuh's just going to ignore
man,
it.
I think Hardy just made an incredible shot over there on sheet 1.
He did. He came in off to sit 1.
I don't know if he's sitting 1, but he's definitely sitting 2. Sitting second.
Little wide. Little wide.
Sturmey's got
Bryce.
an angle
Bring
one
down for
in
sure.
for 2,
Easy, it'll be
4,
Craig.
potentially 5. Or he
Getting
could have a
better.
steal.
Line's good.
5 or
What
1.
a shot.
Yep. Line's great. Make it for 8, guys.
Basically hit a rock biting the outer 12 and rolled all the way over
Good,
to
you're
the
good.
button in
To the
behind
back of the button.
5 yellows.
And two of them are staggered on the top of the button.
Yeah.
He rolled right in behind the stagger
Just because.
just to save his team, but might not. We'll see what happens.
Great
Sturmey
rock
makes that
here.
and
Great rock here, though, fully bearing on that center. On that.
around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great shot.
You got her.
Tell you, we're just seeing great shots everywhere, Mike.
No, it's expected with this caliber of curling.
Of course, when we watch the shot from Dustin McCutcheon, oh, and Sturmey just misses it now. It's a question whether they get 1 or
Sturmey get 1 or 2?
they got 1. I don't know.
Wow.
You get 1, but you look deflated. I've never seen
Yep.
Hardy so happy.
Whoa.
Well, great shot there by Dustin McCutcheon to
Nice shot, that'll do.
run back, get rid of.
Get rid of both yellows.
Yeah.
Did leave the corner still.
It's good.
Of course, for the winner of this game, Mike, they will then await the loser of the Van Amsterdam Koe
Same
game.
line.
Last time.
12 o'clock today.
Last time.
Curling a little early.
Later.
Okay,
12
go for it.
o'clock, Cooey, Van Amsterdam.
Line's nice. Gotta go, wait. Hard. Really hard.
Who's going to be our feature game at
Really
12
hard, guys.
o'clock,
Really hard.
Steve?
Really hard. Really hard.
2, 3.
2. Okay. Please. That's not bad.
12 o'clock.
We have a 12 o'clock on the draw.
We do. We're going to have Team
still
Flash
somewhere.
against Team Kleider. A clash of the Titans in
man.
Saskatchewan.
That is a great game.
This
God,
could be
every
an
game.
all Sask day.
You'd have to hit it pretty bad.
I'm
I
sure
don't
our
think
viewers
it's
won't
even
mind.
gonna go
Most of
into
them are
these
probably
blues.
from
Never.
Saskatchewan.
Heel.
They're the only ones dedicated enough to get up at 8 o'clock draw.
Clean.
Yep. Clean.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Yep. Hard. Shooter.
Great shot.
Yeah.
There you go. Nothing. Got one guard up in the middle and 2
Like to
rocks in
move
the
the two a little
forefoot that
bit.
are the
Yeah,
other
someone's gotta
colors. So
move, yeah.
Konschuh needs to make some.
You can get there either way. What
Try
do
to
you
generate some
think
offense
it's
in
the
the house
intern.
here.
like? Yeah. Okay.
Just to push it past.
Just play it like freeze. We're only moving it a foot.
Yeah.
Well, Hardy did
He
score.
lied.
I mean, Sturmey did
Sturmey.
score. I think he only got 1, so.
I was top 12 twice last end.
Line's good. Post.
Came out fast.
Yep.
Well, the weight looked fine out of his hand.
Hard.
Sweepers are holding this for line.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa.
Close, Bryce.
Whoa.
That's
heavy.
really good
Whoa.
Real heavy.
Okay. Whoa. Straight.
from a line point of
Oh,
view.
if they get by,
No.
they
no,
tap
no,
it a
no.
foot like they want, it'd be perfect.
Okay. Good.
Oh,
Probably would have stayed frozen, right?
maybe just
Yeah.
overswept it a bit, a little heavy. Well, that weight was actually perfect. Just had to curl.
Yeah, why do you think they let it hit the top one,
Okay.
right?
Well, the top one, they were trying to tap the top one to
Control.
a wall.
Okay.
But they
Not
just
too
hit it
much
so
movement
thin
here.
and got so much action off this. It spun wide open here.
Yeah. Well, the good news is that this, I guess, is he going to try and roll outside on this, you think? You don't want to create something in the middle.
Easy.
Clean.
Hair positive. Whoa!
Yep.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa. Curl. 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 Curl.
Yeah, it was trying to roll in, but not bad.
Now you've left the
Left the double off that one.
double. Actually, Mike, I'm going to do this because we haven't had a chance, but is there the
Sorry, Down.
Not
around the
quite.
horn there, Mike?
Not quite. It's a little too steep on the second one.
Difficultly straight spot.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Well,
They're having way too much fun here with this telestrator.
you know, Mike, it was 2.5 days it took our technical director to get this working. I am going to use it to the fullest.
I can tell.
Saxby spent a lot of time on the internet, on Google, working on it, reworking on it, getting this thing going, losing the cameras on the main screen. You know, we were 3 hours out before everything was working, Mike, and then it was a sprint to the finish. So we're using this to say thank you to Saxby.
Yeah. Well, we thank Saxby all the time. We love him. He did it great. He does an awesome job here.
No.
He's the glue. He's the
Even
glue.
Bruno is in awe of Saxby.
Hard. Never roll. Never roll. Good.
There you go. Put one right in the pocket there.
Jeez, that's great.
It's a good spot.
Pretty good.
That is really a good shot. They needed one of those too, Mike.
They
A chance
did,
to get
yeah.
the two now.
I'd see them run or just lock one in there.
Still, yeah.
I
This
don't
still
mind
shot.
giving them one here.
Yeah.
This is going to be his shot,
Yeah.
right, to line that up. So I think we have to beat him there.
I think you're right. I don't know that he has this for 2, does he? To hit that out of the 4-foot and stick. Probably does.
Maybe.
Yeah, he probably does.
But I don't know what else.
He won't
we
do that on
really.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is
Oh, no, Mike.
probably right there.
Uh-oh.
I like
Kalen
that.
was
Just got
in
an
there
update.
with the
Denmark
straight
just
stone, I
put
thought.
3 on the board and 8 to
with
go up
that.
6-5 over the Czech Republic. I
anything-
want to see Craig Salvo go to the
Just
Olympics.
wanna
So
freeze straight to the
cheering
middle.
hard for the Czechs. There's 2 ends
In case you ever
left. So
blasted.
There's
Well,
a
we
couple
don't wanna give him
qualifiers,
this,
though, right? It's not just 2. I think there's 3
I'm fine.
qualifiers.
I'm
so-
like that.
Okay.
Like I think edge on edge with that blue or just a
Correct.
little chap off is
Okay.
pretty perfect.
Steve, you got anything?
I thought there's only 2 qualifiers, Mike. That's my understanding. You're 1 or you're 2?
Do we need frozen or is
if
this
you're
good?
3, you might get a bronze, but you're not going to the Olympics, Mike.
That's probably good.
That's
That's
okay,
what it
too.
says here.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they
Yeah.
turn it around.
Yeah.
Well, same thing here for Konschuh.
You know what? Let's just hope they get
yeah,
the
just
chance
top
to go
four,
to
yeah.
Olympics right now.
For us.
That's a good point,
That's where we
Mike.
want to go. I think this track is
You know,
pretty
already
good.
we
You
know
guys do
family
a
and
couple
friends won't be
yeah.
going, but we hope at least the athletes
Yeah.
will get to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, for their
second
sake,
one
there's a
should curl
chance
pretty
to
good.
go.
Yep.
There you go, 14.815, still nice and fast here.
When I look at the ice, I just think it's shiny.
Beautiful.
It's because there's new lighting in here. They put new lighting in this winter.
Line's
We're
good.
wide, guys.
Environmentally
Let it.
friendly.
Whoa, bit of room, bit of room. Off then. Line's
A
close.
little heavy here. It's just
Okay,
staying out a little
Dustin
longer.
drop.
but
Yeah,
Get it
coming
here,
down.
get it here. It's good. It looks good. Just a clean. Looks
No, no.
really good.
Oh, whoa.
Really good. Shot.
I don't know.
Oh, Mike, could you blast that?
It's good.
I don't
Well,
think
that
anything
yellow's
happens.
not going anywhere on that out-turn angle,
shot,
that's
though.
for sure.
I think so.
But if you're going to try and get 2, but I guess if you
Yeah.
blast it, then they can blast back, right? So
Well, as long as you keep your shooter there, have to make a double. I don't think that middle blue they just threw is going, that's not going anywhere for a bit.
You almost just want to be able
Let's
to pick
listen
out
in.
your last. Like, do you ever?
Other shot's this.
Do you ever?
I don't sit shot down. You could only move it to here, right?
Oh, you're just talking bounce it.
Yeah.
He'll have a pick. No, that should be
Probably not.
fairly frozen.
I don't know how you ever get 2 out of it, but
2's real tough right now.
I think maybe bouncing's the way to go.
Two.
Hit it a foot. You
It-
could always have your in-turn draw maybe on your last one.
Consequences if you're here.
As long as the angles stay lined up for you, Steve.
I don't think there's anything good up here, and that's where I don't need that. At least then he has to make something, but
Does that ever? No. It would tap it.
we lose everything doing it. But like you could throw.
Like I think this goes almost sideways, but it clips this first.
Got 2 ways to score it, but
So they had talked about coming down here. I don't like that,
Just
Mike.
nose?
It leaves potentially a hit to lie 4 if it goes
Nose
all
should be a
wrong
pretty
for
easy
you.
score, right?
If you
One
come
way or
right
another.
through
so
him here
can't
and you
guard
hit,
both.
Yeah.
Just for our one.
that
Yeah.
can kind of bump it a bit. That
Easy?
goes
Or
there,
sorry,
and
me?
this one leaves.
Yeah, medium
This
there.
side curls?
Yeah.
The key is to give yourself, Mike,
Well, if
2
we're gonna do
ways
that, we
in,
might as
right?
well-
That's
You got a
If we're gonna
chance,
do that, we
got
might
a
as well make
chance
the
for
top
deuce
now and
here.
at least
One
we
is
can
no
make something,
good.
right? There might be a 2 there if he misses.
I like that. I think you bounce it a foot.
A little
Hopefully
Hopefully
tighter
it
than
stays
that.
lined up.
What are you throwing for weight? Back eight?
Maybe you have a draw
He's
for
not
2.
going to move it far enough.
Back 4. Like
the only
he's
chance
pretty
for
wrong.
2
Sweep
is
it.
to come
He's
this
got to
way.
move it a foot.
I think so.
That's good. I'll throw back 4.
So he's only trying to move it a foot, Mike. He's just trying to jiggle him. I thought you'd throw some weight at this.
Well, he's hoping that when they're lined up, that the blue-yellow combination is still lined up on the blue, but the blue is not shoutouts, and it's back 4, so it jams when they hit it on the next one.
My worry would be they could pick the yellow out here. What I mean by that is that could get picked out by blue.
It's true.
That's my fear of not hitting
That's
this with a
true.
lot of weight, getting rid of one and bouncing this over a bit, maybe covering it. Because then you have 2 ways to access it. But
Yeah, they're hoping the yellow doesn't move very far.
well, let's see
Maybe
what
a couple
happens.
inches. But you got to move it, though, I think.
Hard. Pick sideways. Whoa, we're gone.
It's on the guard here. Picked on him.
That's going to over curl the card, Mike.
I think they got to take away your shot.
Yeah, you got to open this
Real hard,
up.
guys.
Open it up. You got to hard.
You gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go.
Finish. Big hole.
I don't think
Okay,
you want to
that's
go
good
too
enough.
far here.
Well, they do so they can pick the blue
I
out,
know,
right?
but if you leave the double off it,
Okay.
I think you can still pick the yellow out of there. I think if you're blue, Mike, I think you can come down and just push
Yeah, we
this
got
to
another
here.
they're just going to guard it.
We use it now. Where's our 2?
Smart.
They might try it.
I think it's
I must have went early. I was just looking down. By the time I looked up, it was
It's gone.
maybe not.
I think it's
He's
worth
probably
it,
playing
Mike.
that over the shot for 1, yeah?
Well,
I think we just hit this, try to
pick
roll
the
here,
yellow.
and if we peel it out, that's fine.
if you pick the yellow, you
Because it's
give
probably
him an
a
easy
pick
shot
for
at
1.
1. Right now, he's
For
going
us?
to blue.
Yeah,
I guess he'll go
terrible.
blue, yellow,
Yeah.
blue for 1.
I
you
don't
could
have
give him a draw
confidence
for
enough
3.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that one for 1, no problem. So
That's a
I
shot
like,
you'll play.
I kind of like the double, or a little thin double or something. But
Or do we say
Or
give
just-
it a try? Because that's got huge risk,
can you guard the out turn?
right?
Well, I think if anything, then you guard.
No, I think you got to guard the pick for 1, though.
I don't know, though, because this is the, like, he could
risky
rub
too.
that, right?
I think
This
the
is
pick
his
for 1
gimme
is
shot
harder
for
than
1.
the gimme tap.
Yeah,
Here.
you're.
That's
I
his
mean,
gimme
like,
for 1.
if you're
It is.
yellow,
Yeah, that blue come down there.
that's
just
the
a
number 1
guaranteed
shot you're
one.
playing, right?
Yeah, for 1.
I
For
think
one.
so. And
Their
if you roll
fear,
it
though,
here,
Mike, is that
good.
they
We
can
got 2
jam
options
this
there.
one in. Oops.
Let's do this one.
They're worried
take
about
that
that
away.
being run in
Well-
for the 2, but I'd give him that all
I
day
think-
because if he could ever do that,
so you just guard here, right?
I think you just guard this out turn tap.
Yep.
Let him pick it.
it's only for 1.
I don't think he can move it out and stick around for 2.
He's got most of the 4 foot to come.
This is really hard compared to
That is extremely hard.
This is for 2, though.
And then so is this for 2.
Yeah.
So this is always for 1. So if I take this stuff away, it's always for 1.
Yep, and forces the ball here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a gimme one.
You know, it's a
That's
great
the problem.
conversation. Yeah, it's a great conversation, though, Mike. I mean, they said, what's our goal this end? And our goal was to force to
Doesn't do
1.
too
So
much.
why give them a chance
I don't want
at
to
2
make it for him.
when we can
Agreed.
force to 1? It's like a lot of times people have
Yeah.
a goal and it gets near the end and then they forget that when they make their decision. So I like this because they're following through on what they wanted to do. It's a gimme one, but that's what they wanted. Where this one, there is risk, even though it's a very, very difficult shot.
Yeah, it's almost this angle slash or hitting and sticking around. The hitting and sticking around, I think, is impossible. You never throw enough weight to stay in the 4 foot and kill the one on the button. This angle slash is, like you said, could be
Clean.
disastrous.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
But just also showing respect. I
Hard,
think, too,
guys.
right?
Hard for a piece.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh boy, this
Okay,
could
you're hard, hard,
be
hard,
the
hard,
thin
hard,
shot you're
hard,
talking about,
hard.
Mike.
Hard.
Might take both
no
away.
roll, no roll. Okay, that's fine.
I didn't take anything away.
Yeah, it did.
Now, do they try it for 2?
Well, they have to try it, but just don't see it. Unless it's going sideways in at the end.
Well, you need enough weight to get it out of the
Speed is
forefoot
okay?
too, right?
Yeah.
I was really worried for a second.
You just have to get it at the
They
button,
could
I
never
guess.
curl
Well,
it. You get past this one.
man,
and
that's
you still
tough.
too far.
Picking it's scary too, in case you pick
If you,
your
if
own.
you want to try it, you're still going to score
No
one.
harm in trying it, right? This way.
Well, you have to score one here, though.
Yeah, it's like back 4.
Gotta be pretty aggressive
Right.
about it, eh?
The problem with this shot is you might not score.
I guess tight end. No, it's pretty straight, right?
Yeah,
Hit
that's
the
pretty
blue
close.
on the right side, you score no
I
problem.
think it's close.
I think you try it.
But I think
One
you
at
have.
one.
I mean, you have to score,
Yeah.
but one's probably not enough.
You're hitting the blue.
It's only 4-2, Mike, and there's
Like back 4,
I don't know.
I borderline think there's a shot for 2 there.
4-1 right now, Steve. This would be 4-2, maybe 4-3
Like you
if
guys,
they get
like
to.
does it make it? We probably score with back 8 anyway. And if we roll out, we roll out, right?
That's what I was saying. And if you squeak it, you did.
Can I just a little less, Craig? Less?
You know, listening to the way they're
Yeah, I mean, going in
talking,
a little
I
side.
like the right side because it's a gimme one.
Yeah.
This one, I don't even
same
really
speed on
think
this side?
there's a lot of confidence. It's got a
So-
good chance at 2.
Yeah, they're not convinced it's even here.
And there's
It's a
greater
lot
risk.
tougher shot. But hey, if he makes it, it'd be
Well then.
unbelievable.
Hey.
It's gonna be curl then.
Curl. Curl.
Really
Hard.
need this to
You're
come.
close.
Curl.
Hard.
Well, they're making it go sideways
Real hard.
here.
Curl. Easy. Easy. No, curl, curl.
They're making it go
Harder to it.
sideways here.
Curl.
Oh,
It's close.
Nice shot.
great try.
That's probably the best they could do, though.
Yep.
There you go. At least they got their one.
So,
Nice throw.
4-2. Deis will have Hammer playing in 6. 3 ends to go. Big shout out to ATB. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. 2 years in a row. This is the 2nd year of the ATB Banff Classic, and of course also sponsoring the ATB Okotoks Classic. That's what allows us to bring Mike down here.
Yeah, that's what a great event. We have 2 great events here, Steve. We're lucky.
Very
Big
lucky.
thanks to ATB for sure.
You know, and also big thanks to teams like Team Cooey, you know, Team Epping, Team McEwen, Team Flash, all these teams that have come here, right?
Traveled a
it's,
long way at Christmas time to come play.
yeah,
amazing.
and because of them coming, the other teams want to come too, right? And we get a really strong field. So really appreciate the sport. I mean, Team Cooey and those that are, and Team Eppings that are playing in the slams and have a big schedule and big demand on them to come and support events like this. It's huge, and we really do respect and thank them very much for all that support as well. So those players help make it. So.
Yeah, I'm probably not coming up to watch if they're not here, Steve.
There you go.
No, that's not true. I love watching all these teams here in Alberta as well. Some great teams here.
And we've been flashing through the different team sponsors here, just so everybody can get a chance to see it and say thank you to them all. Do appreciate all those teams sponsors, because when they sponsor those teams, they sponsor curling, Mike.
That's right.
Makes curling a stronger sport and makes the sport makes these athletes able to participate. So thank you to all those additional sponsors for what they do.
Well, and we do have some open space. If anybody else wants to help sponsor this event in the future, Steve, we'd love to sit down and chat and see if we can drum up its partnership. You never know.
That's right. We can make it bigger and better, and of course
Bigger
we
and
can
better.
we
Put
can
the
use
money all back to the players.
That's it. And we can use the live stream however you want. You can
right.
even get on the live stream and talk.
Well, we could design some kind of commercial and
Yeah.
put it all together for both events.
And we could probably bring people in live from the living room. A guy like Wade, right? Wade could pop on and say hi.
Well,
and-
that's you're pushing it now.
well, Saxby can figure
Saxby's
that
the
out.
man, though. He could
Yeah.
make that happen.
Yeah, even if he's back in Finland, where he goes to school. I think. I have no proof yet, but I'm told he's a school over there.
Well,
And
he's
as-
doing a good job on this, so he's learning something over there.
I think so. And I mean, you know, Fenya, our camera woman there, well, she's doing theater and a major in
It's
fine
not-
arts.
it's not
She could
drama.
do this from, well,
Come on.
maybe drama, but
Line's nice.
you know,
Definitely in.
the movement course, Mike.
it's
I've
in,
been
Brian.
learning a lot about
Parker,
the
we're in.
movement course.
Okay, if we're in, we just got to be buried.
like
Just
it.
stay
Gotta
close.
bury it, Park.
Line's over, curl.
All in.
Okay.
Top eight. Top eight.
We're out the other side.
Go sit.
Okay.
Keep.
Well, a little update there on the Czech-Danish game. Czech just flashed on the last shot, so it's 5
Yeah,
points
just play
for
it normal.
Denmark in the last
Yep.
few
Why you're picking it?
last few Ends there, so down 3 now.
Why are we throwing so much weight?
Well, it looks like Team Cooey is going to shake. They just gave up another steal. They were short on their draw, so it looks like Team McEwen will go on. Mike, this might be the earliest Team McEwen has ever curled on a Saturday.
Yeah, probably not, but, you know, it's definitely the earliest in Banff. It was definitely unexpected to have them down in the sea this quick.
And it's definitely disappointing for all the teams that are down here and see they expected not to meet a team like that till later.
McEwen.
Get that red out of there. Get that blue out of there. Don't need that one.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I thought so.
Right, Mike, what are you doing here if you're
top
Concho?
12.
Are you going really hard for the steal here at the even end?
Yeah, you have to. It's steal every end from here on in. You give up any more points, it's probably a game. So that guard unfortunately slipped into the rings again. They're just running at that 50% in their first couple.
Line's nice.
And then it gave Deis the chance to just hit
12. Line's great. We're just 12. We'd like to be shot. Want to be one here.
I get yours. I think it's yours. Gotta go.
Real hard.
Gotta go, wait.
Really hard. Line's great. Straight buried all the way to center. Hard.
They got to go here. Don't want to leave a stagger. Double
Good
peel.
spot. Nice shot.
Great throw.
That's good though.
And it just finishes so nice. That spot.
Mike, you making notes here? I mean, you're an ice maker in a few places.
Give her a go, yeah.
I am. You want me to make notes on how to get it like this? Or?
Maybe you brought your notes, Mike.
You can throw whatever you want.
No, I just love seeing when ice makers putting the effort in to make great ice. I mean, players have to appreciate it.
Got it.
It's a lot of time and effort.
And we talked about it earlier, Mike. I mean, it's just a great community. It's not competition, these ice makers. They work together, they talk, and support each other. And, you know, we've been fortunate over the years. We've had TSN skins events, and we've also had Darren Moulding come up for the Qualico. And, and these people have really helped our team, you know, and I think that's what's showing here. It's that the team's been willing to watch and listen, and these are the results we get.
Absolutely. How would you love to be a member here, get to play on ice like this all the time?
Except last Monday when they just sharpened the rocks. But other than that, Mike, you do love it. Makes for some exciting play. Well, a great shot there by Team Deis.
Sir.
I know, you can tell the guys here are learning lots from everybody that's been
pretty
here
straight
over the years for the Skins game, and Darren, of course, great ice maker himself. And because, you know, we did play here back in the day. I played in the men's here quite a few times over the years, and ice was good, but it was never this perfect.
Well, I can tell you, I've curled here all my life. I've been here, and you know, we used to take middle of 8, maybe 3 feet of curl, right? We were throwing, you know,
Fairly slow
13,
to start, yeah.
maybe 14 by the time we got halfway through, and
Real hard.
that's not the way it is now.
Hard. 4.
You know, let's give a shout out to Darren Moulding there, because when we were getting the ice ready, we'd done a flood, and we were getting 6 feet going out to the wings, but only 3 in, and Brian and team, they got a hold of Moulding, who's been here for Qualico, and talked through some scrape patterns, and been able to get that curl back to the center up, and that's because people are willing to share, right, Mike? And just like you've had with Barassa and that. And
yeah, Darren's super great guy. Like, he's willing to help anybody when it comes to ice making for sure. We're hoping to see him back on the curling scene here right away next few months.
Well, Dustin being asked to chase this one. We've seen it's a high guard, Mike, so you can get to it, at least half of it, I would think, with enough weight to move it through.
Yeah, well, again, the ice is so good, it get there no problem.
Just got to be the right weight, though.
Yeah. Missed this one earlier, though, and gave Konschuh a chance. So.
Yep. Hard.
Listen to
Be on
this.
the guard here.
Keep going.
You're rocking. Just a little push there. Little push. Okay, good.
Oh, that's give a perfect corner guard on
Oh,
there.
it was going to spin in.
Yeah.
If that had spun in the rings over the wings,
We
that
have
would've
to
been
guard it,
too
but it's
bad.
not great.
Really fortunate.
Great rock.
But to your point, they're kind of all in on this end, Konschuh, right?
Can
They're
make
not
it with
gonna worry
either.
about biters. And
Whatever way you know.
Yeah, they have to go here. 2-2 game over on sheet 1 between Hardy and Sturmey.
Room. Whoa. Room.
Curl. Line's
from here.
curl. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep.
Okay.
No, it's deep.
Okay. I can't help you. Can you go?
That's been coming a little deeper than they wanted to, Mike. Setting up
Yeah,
a
it's
really
pretty easy.
solid double.
Pretty easy double there.
And they'll get a little rollover to protect their one. So
Feel. Little bit of curl.
Okay.
we talked about the guard. It's probably the hardest shot to throw, Mike.
That high
Line
one.
and weight.
Yeah, that high guard is real tough. So.
It seems so automatic when people make it, but it
Well,
really
you know what's funny in that one there? The keys just to have a guard. You don't even have to guard that one on 12 foot. We're trying to steal it.
Hard.
Anywhere in the middle would have been good. See, that, even that rock's helping you right now.
A little bit of spin up there.
They're going to come around here.
yeah, going to come deep to make the run back a little harder.
Just whatever gets you buried, here's fine. No, that's fine, Fred.
This is a tough shot here. This with that corner guard where it is and the way we know it finishes. That hole's not as big as it looks like with the intern here. You almost have to just miss that corner guard and then watch it go sideways into the house.
Means thinking, Mike, if it does, at least you chisel it open.
Line's good.
Line's good.
They're not thinking that at all.
Line's great. Line's
Yeah,
great.
go. You can go, yep.
Curling.
Tight line here.
Hard.
Hard.
It's tight and light here. Steve.
Real hard, guys.
It's not a good
Real
combination.
hard. Gotta go.
So light. Jeez.
Really gotta go.
And they're holding it out there, but
Be past it, be past it. Okay.
I'll get it right
Okay,
on.
okay.
You know, this is going to be a. Oh, it just
that's
stuck
some
on.
great
Sorry, guys.
sweeping. But
Yeah.
Did that rack on the guard? I wasn't looking. It was just that wide?
You know what? I mean, if that were the right weight, I think it would have been nice, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it just ticked on the way by. there.
just ticked.
Straight rip's pretty good.
That crazy?
That's not bad. We could just straight peel it too, if you want. Is there a way to crash one of the blues in, or not really?
Come off the back and in.
Probably getting rid of this one at that
Okay,
point.
let's just get rid of it.
I don't think so. It's
Straight
pretty
peel.
thin to hit
Okay.
that one behind the corner.
I like hitting 7/8, Mike, and just bumping it a bit.
Either way, you're going to leave a center guard of some kind.
Yep.
Clean, yeah,
Yep.
hard,
Well, they're going to find out,
Hard.
maybe.
good sweep.
Nope, they've held it.
Clean.
Good
Clean's
shot.
good.
Roll. Oh, yeah. Good shot.
What do you like?
I think we know that. Should be locked through. I
Yeah,
think
Mike. That's what we've
as deep
seen
as
in
we
all
can
the
in
draws,
front,
just
eh?
outside of the 8-foot edge there. And
Yeah, especially this turn. This hangs forever and then just finishes big time. No problem burying behind that rock just short of the rings.
High 14s, eh?
still playing high 14s.
Right on the pin. Right on the
Well, they
pin's a
swept
pretty
that
easy.
a long way. They
Run
would have got
whatever
that
you're gonna do
rings
to
the
get
last
right.
one. I had 15-8 on it. So it's great sweeping ice too.
I'm a little wide. Line's good.
Line's
Line's
tight.
good.
That's staying out here.
Post
Nice.
line.
I need it to because it's going to go
Line's
sideways.
good.
here.
Post
Make it
line.
to it.
Line's fine. Line's fine.
Also from a weight.
There it goes.
Really hanging out there. Here it goes. Here it goes.
There it goes.
Guys,
Yeah.
Barry,
Foot
Barry, Barry.
outside
Hard,
that.
hard, hard. Finish, 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 finish.
Hard,
Finish, finish,
finish,
finish, finish, finish, finish. Big curl, big curl, big curl, big curl. Great shot, Park.
What a great shot.
Great throw.
Great sweep, too.
I prefer
Put a foot outside that hog line. It makes that right turn, right?
hack waiter if you want. But
Perfect weight,
I
too.
think this is just, honestly, if I just nut it there, it's almost pretty good too, even if I roll over there.
Is that, do you prefer throwing that over the hack waiter?
The run back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I've been seeing it for a while here.
Okay.
there with Creel.
Going for the run back here, trying to hit it right on the nose. Actually, if they cross the face a little, they might be able to kill the guard and the one in the house.
Stay close on this one. It could be one of those. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You heard it here. Whoa, 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 hard. It could be. Right, run back. Big shot here.
Huge.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
It's got a curl.
Whoa.
Roll it in the
Roll it in.
rings.
Or out, whatever it is.
Yeah, jumped just a little early, right? And
Now that
Now
gives
what do you do?
Konschuh a new life here.
I might have got like inside the curl.
Put
a
it back.
little
I don't think you can try to score that one.
we've seen that
I think
one
it's
curl
tight.
up before, but maybe it was just a bit of
Yeah,
a
you're
dump on the
throwing
other one.
peel there, though. It's not really going to
You
move
can throw either
much.
turn.
Same
Like ideally, it's as tight as you can.
Yep.
Yep. That's not double for 2, right? Like biting's fine, here's fine.
Yep. If we're losing line, it all makes for sitting too, but I'll be tight.
There you go, Mike.
Yep.
Okay, put it right back.
Has to be tight here, though. Anything high, they
I'm
can
gonna try and
chase
give
it.
you a 3. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
There's so much curl. Hackway can remove that rock if you're not tight guard. But a good comment. You don't want to roll in, go in the rings and leave the double for 2.
Yeah, I think so too. Hard early. That's picking. That's picking.
It's gotta be,
Just
gotta be
go
a
sideways,
3.
but-
That's not good if
That's
it's
it.
picking. That
Can
looks
you
like
go
a
in?
five,
Yep, to 2.
Over
Gotta see
curl.
2.
It's over curling. We need 2. Top 8. Top 8 now. Where we at? Just past this one and stop.
It's heavy, too.
Oh boy.
Over curl it. Yeah.
Hard, guys, hard.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Mike?
Just one?
Yeah, I think it's probably just
Well,
one.
I don't
Hit
know why
and
you
take
take
is
the
one.
double on because
I don't know if there's anything else we can do
why would
there.
you need to here?
yeah, you don't really have to here.
Keep getting one here, we're up 3.
Probably a good call. Control?
Yeah.
That's max probably
Yeah.
with control.
Well,
That
this
10
was
and
your
a half,
exact
I-
shot. Yeah, 10 and a half.
That's 10 and a half.
Yeah.
He actually snuck that to a pretty damn good spot.
Yeah, that quietish control.
Probably lucky it picked. It was quite heavy. Got into the 8-foot. Considering they were
agree.
trying to throw a guard up there, so.
Ah, here we go. Got some information here on Parker Konschuh.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Somebody give you a hot tip? Or
No. Wikipedia.
Whoa.
you Googled them.
Well, I'll get the one there, Team Deis, so they will go up 5-2. So a bit
Yeah,
of
I
an
think
uphill
so.
battle, but it still can be won.
Same intern first.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear your
Well,
updates.
Parker did play for Glenn Kennedy. He's also played for Appleman, and he's was part of a winning team for the Alberta Juniors with Colin Hodgson, who was skipping then. They went, finished 6-6 record, and the next year was picked up by Botcher as the 5th, the alternate, the spare when they
Went to the
went
Worlds.
to the Worlds. So certainly he's also played with Nick Lismore. So he's been around playing for some great teams, having some great accomplishments. He's now standing out on his own to skip. And he's picked up, of course, Botcher's, as you said, front end from before. So, yeah, great little team here has been put together. And
Well, is he
start to see
related to Becca
stuff.
Concho?
Who?
Becca Hebert now? She used to be Becca Concho, who played with Peterman. I mean, it can't be that common of a name.
Well, I'm going to get you to look that one up, Mike. I went to find the information.
You like that line,
I'm just
Kalen?
guessing. I have no idea. They're both very good established curlers, so.
Yep.
Thought you had all the information over there, Steve. Wade would know that.
Would he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rely on the libis. Yeah, most people call it an
Mine's nice.
encyclopedia, but I rely on the libis.
Straight, if anything.
Wade is full of useful actually useless information. So,
Line's great.
Doesn't give family members on here.
no.
Line's great.
Really tight. Weight's good.
It's good.
Of course, usually played front end, so
Line's
this
fine.
is a back end roll for him.
Going
So
out as a skip.
Yeah.
Gotta find a way to skip his way back into this game though, down 3.
well, what we need here is a good corner guard, Mike.
Well, they got one guard up there already. I don't think it's not where they wanted that rock.
No. Gene Deis definitely wanted that in.
Right.
Probably top 4, Mike.
I'd probably guard that the blue if it was me.
It's fine. It's fine.
Line's nice right here.
Because Team Dice can remove their own
Keep it
guard,
moving.
right?
Yeah, they'll probably
Keep it
peel it
moving.
here. The peel of shame.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Good.
They're going right in.
Oh, they're not. They're going to
They're gonna leave it there.
draw around it. Well, we're going to get action here, Mike.
So we're gonna see some rocks in play, which is what Konschuh wants for sure.
I'm a little surprised Team Dice isn't keeping it clean, although with the free guards,
Wait's
there's only
close.
so much you
Yep,
can do, but
line's nice.
rip out your center there, right? It's not
They're on
helping
its
you.
own. We're
So
team.
I'd probably do.
Oh,
You don't want
Top
guards
4.
up here.
Top 4. Here, it might be mine.
no, curl.
It's good. Top 8.
Right to the broom.
Gotta go.
Line's fine. Straight, if you can. Okay, whoa.
Oh,
you're
great
poking
throw.
out. Okay.
Nice shot.
Beautiful.
And yeah, we're going to get a second guard in behind here in the corner.
3.
Stacking the guards. I like this. Putting the guard. When they say stacking, they mean they're
Like
putting
good.
2 corners on the same side, Steve.
In! Yeah, looks big.
Learned that word.
Line's okay.
It's like T deeper.
We're over curl over.
Learned a few words there, Mike, over this time here. If it's a bit deep, they'll probably need to take it in and have to throw the guard up next time.
This rock has to stop.
Okay.
Might poke its way out the other side. Yeah, I think it did. I think they can get to that on the out turn. And
Yeah,
they
they
threw
did that
this.
before.
Try this one
And
again.
Dustin threw this exact shot earlier in the second end.
Hack.
Just remember, this looks like it curls early
Yeah.
and then stays there.
You got it. Should be okay out here.
Can't overthrow this, though.
Nice hack. Hair soft.
Easy.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Down.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Hey, see?
Hair
Who
down.
do I rely on?
Hair
Old
fine.
Wade Johnson.
It's
Whoa.
hack.
Whoa.
Becca
whoa.
is
Let's
Parker's
get curl
sister,
now.
and
Curl
they're
and-
all
and
from
go.
Sundry.
Curl and go. Curl and go.
Thank you very much, Wade.
Curl and go for speed.
Just thanks for watching.
Wade,
Nice
mail
Wade,
in
why
now
don't you
for
drive
your
up here? There's
sweater.
a few more draws today you can do.
Somewhere in the middle of where we were.
We'll get you a sweater.
Yeah, well, I can wear this one if he wants.
I figured it'd push it.
I don't know if his long, gangly arms would fit in this thing, though. Another great shot there by Dustin. Perfect weight.
Good weight.
Well, now they can
Line's
draw
good.
around, though, and sit on the corner of that guy.
Anything I
Just
know
above
about this
T.
team, like the Buchholz brothers playing with
Line's
Botcher,
great,
is
yep.
only because Wade told me.
Weight's great.
Hard line.
I'm not from
Good line,
Alberta
good
at that
line.
era,
Hard
so
Hard
back,
break, hard
well, I
break.
was here then, but
Really hard.
Where are you from, Mike?
Go for line. Hard.
Sydney, Nova Scotia. How about you, Steve?
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Hard.
Moved to New Brunswick, go to school,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
and
Went
made
there.
your way to Banff, Alberta.
Weight was great.
Just trying to live across the country, Mike.
And you married
We're
a
just
woman
one,
from
two.
Sweden.
We're 1-2.
Finland.
Yep.
Finland.
Swedish Finn, though,
Just peel the
so
guard.
Yeah,
connections to
That's what
Sweden.
I was thinking. Then you give them a push and a roll.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Level up.
it's fine. Yeah, you're right.
People probably don't know we're both golf pros,
You like
Mike.
this? What do you think?
That's true. I have now got my amateur status back, though, Steve.
You okay
No
with that?
longer a golf pro.
When are you going to start making your way back out in the circuit?
I think I might play some amateur events next year.
You know what, Mikey? I don't want to ask you a personal question, but are you a senior?
No, I'm not a senior.
Shit.
You know the answer to that, too.
You know what? I tell you why I asked that, Mike. There's a pro senior, but there's pro events, pro amateur events. I'm gonna challenge you that you and I should go play in one this year.
Ooh.
You pick the event, you play well, we might have a chance.
I like it.
We're gonna do it, Mike. You heard it here first. It's another first. It's the first.
Uh-oh.
Libis Young Pro Amateur Event.
Well, you could pick one and go.
We're going. We're done. We'll sign up next week. My Christmas present to you outside the telestrator. You need a stocking stuffer, so.
As long as we get to practice out here in
Good, but you have to move it now.
at
Yeah.
the Banff
You gotta-
Springs Golf Course.
gotta
No,
move it, yeah.
We'll do another match against Cooey and Pendergast to get warmed up.
Guard.
So Wade says that you have more of an Ed Wernick
I don't mind.
connection
Yeah, I
with
think
your
it's you.
sweater,
That's
I
true.
also don't pay
being
it
from
here, but-
Ontario and
You
everything.
think he
Yeah.
peeled anyway?
Eddie Wernick was my favorite curler
fun.
growing up.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. All the way through. He's the person that I just loved his attitude. He just stood in there and threw the rock, and he threw draws. I loved the guy who threw draws. It wasn't a big hit game.
He really challenged it back in the day when Warren Hansen and those guys tried to bring in
Cool down.
training and
Little early.
into the curling world, and had to be a certain
Yep.
conditioned athlete to be able to qualify
Keep going,
for the
guys, hard.
Olympics. And
Hard.
Ed Wernick, I think, was
Hard.
protesting that a bit back
Real
then.
hard. 4-5. Hard.
Yeah.
As far as you
Go
can.
the park.
That was back when Ed Lukowicz went to the Olympics in '88.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Good shot.
That's not a bad spot
Yeah,
for a
good.
yellow.
No.
That flash, three's in play here all of a sudden.
Is he eyeing up something crazy? Like, no, just yeah.
I know if you're wondering what the front end thinks sometimes when you're skipping in the house.
I think I'd almost still rather just peel the yellow.
That one?
Yeah, because if we open the middle, they have a soft waiter intern to tap that blue out and sit.
They
Are
still,
those blues lined up for blue?
No. No, not right now.
I don't know if I'd peel the corner because right now that
Like if we
your
corner
shot
peel, then
back
they play
there.
on center, then we blow it up, like start hitting, or no?
What are you thinking here, Mike?
Well,
we get an overhead view here.
They have an
just,
intern tap already on the yellow-blue.
I really like this for some reason.
Okay,
Corner
let's do
guard
it.
is protecting
it's
your
right on the
shot,
nose,
like
we
your
get to
shot
keep a
back
center
there behind
guard
the
as
corner,
well.
So that other
Okay.
yellow is not really in play.
No.
We think your shot anyway.
No, your
Fraction
shot.
high, maybe, but center.
I don't know if I'd get rid of
A
the
little bit
corner
of
now. We're
curl
a
here
little
with
late.
steel.
I don't mind this call, but we could have. What could have happened earlier in the end? This guard could have been gone a long time ago, Steve.
Yeah.
We chose to put it there in their first one by accident, and then didn't peel it.
Yep.
Now Team Concho is using this rock to their advantage.
Got this one started.
They want to peel out the blue. Oh,
Oh, that didn't work out as great as they'd hoped.
it's not bad though. Sitting.
Yeah, but you can draw down and
Two.
just tap that one about a foot.
I don't think.
Sit
I think
two
you
and
got to make
three.
a move on
Three
them.
there?
You
Yep.
could sit right there, sit one.
I think so. It's a little groupy. The other one's like this, but I think it's
He's
here.
lucky that that blue is actually still
dead
in front of
nose or-
that.
Yeah, just on.
Like you still have the center guard
you
now.
can.
Yeah.
'Cause there's no double, and they are sitting two, and both are buried. So
But I do think you got to play out to the wings, don't you? I mean, obviously you got to make a play in the center one at some point. But although, to your point, Mike, you can't really get the yellow one out of there right now on the one behind.
This
No.
this is lost, right? This is buried.
it's gone back there. Yeah.
You got maybe a quarter.
Okay.
He easily can get it.
Yeah, I don't like throwing anything with weight that could go wrong, right? You need rocks around
You can
here.
corner freeze here and be shot. No problem.
Like it. That's what we're doing
15
here.
here, guys? You can home hit 15? It was top 8, 15-2 last end, so.
A little early.
Mine's great.
Line's great. Whoa, whoa.
Line's a little tight.
Line's real good.
We're a little tight. Hard.
Line's real good.
Hard. Hard line.
Get it there.
Hard line here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Switch.
they're by. It's
Landon.
good.
Yep, Landon. Hard. Hard. Right over. Right over. Hard, hard, hard. You gotta go.
Got to be shot.
That plays. Good.
Not shot. Buried, though.
It is buried, but I just...
You know, and look at Myers. He's looking at it. They're concerning over there because if you...
Or rip the corner going.
Now we could peel it.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you could because that center line's...
Okay. Is it gonna just act kind of normal?
Yeah, it'll just run nice and wherever you let it go.
Okay.
Straight.
Yeah, that's because you have that center guard in front of your shot rock. This you can peel now. You're awfully late here, though.
It's clean.
Whoa, easy, clean, easy. Easy, whoa, whoa. You're good.
Oh, almost thin enough to push your center guard.
Well, if you had to touch your center guard, it'd been disastrous.
We gotta move blues here, right? Eventually, yeah. Well,
You
either
know
move
they're
blue or
going to
keep
play the
going.
double on
You're
those
trying
yellows
to
now,
here.
so
Those are both gone. Yeah.
got to come in here. But you just can't put it in a spot that there's a triple.
You make it really
right?
nice. They kill though. I'm drawing here. We're getting two.
Wow, a bit of a changeover on sheet number.
It's a steal of 2 over there for Sturmey.
Yeah, our defending champions, Team Hardy, early into the
That one
C's,
was
even
like
though they've been winning,
Really hard, but trying
are
to
in jeopardy
line
after
those up.
6 of going out. Team Sturmey, of course,
Yeah, I
got
think
here
that's-
with
I
3
think that's what I
players.
thought.
They've got their skip joining them today, and
That'll be a nice boost for the team.
Like I think it's that, or you try and line this.
yeah, a
up
lot of
somehow,
times
but
when
it's
you're
pretty
missing
hard.
a player, it's not necessarily the skip, but that team is talented. They all played together, and
Oh, yeah.
they played
good.
well
You could,
too. I
it's
mean,
hard.
they didn't get to see because they didn't play well. They were losing on last
Yeah.
ends too. So,
Be
but
there.
certainly Karsten's a tremendous player and
He's
tremendous accolades, and he's just a really good skip,
wouldn't
really
he?
good person too. So it's nice to see him here playing. I'm glad he made it up, and hopefully it'll be for at least more than one game.
moving a blue.
What'd they decide here? To come around the center? Back 4 somewhere?
Just T.
Never counting our 2 yellows.
Yes.
So we put this in the back on the T line when they're probably going to play they're probably going to have to play a hit and roll. I don't know if they'll be able to play a double if this is backed by the T line.
Room.
It's a little hot
Mine's
this
okay.
one, Mike.
Okay, line's closed.
Line's okay.
Line's good.
Curl it.
Line's nice. Yep.
No, don't curl. Don't curl. Straight. Hard.
Hard. Line's great. Hard.
8-9.
Line's
That's
great. Go,
heavy.
go,
That's
go.
okay, as long as they stay shot.
Off,
they're behind.
off.
Nice throw.
Good sweep, guys.
Really good shot. Like I was saying the whole way down, Mike.
Yeah.
I do like freezing it. Or the 14-6.
Yeah, it was.
That's basically my line. I threw like that top freeze deal.
Yeah, it's exactly
It
that.
looked wide. Most
So it's
of
going
those
to draw
shots
down
coming
on top
They
here.
have to, yeah. Well, they can't play the
Expect
double
that
because then
same-
Concho just
Okay.
wrap another one in, bring 3 into play behind the center guard that was put up there earlier in the end.
Yeah.
Now, if you make the freeze here,
Back
it
four
negates all
freeze.
those rocks. So
I got 14-5 to 14-6 on his. 14. Yeah.
There you go, technical director throwing the little box up in the corner. Let us know if you like it. We've got different views we can show you. If you like the box in the corner,
Mine's
we
good.
can do that. We can do
Really
the pip.
heavy.
Whoa then.
No touch.
Okay, just
Line's
clean.
fine.
gotta lock this on.
Just
here.
clean for now.
Line looks really
Okay,
good.
we've still got room.
The weight's right. This should hook right in, but it's staying out
Never
there.
dusting. Never dusting.
It's now on the yellow, but will it bounce out a little, Mike?
All right.
Hit, but it is shot.
A chance to just rub off that and get in, you think, or do you?
Ah, sorry, boys. Got to get you in on that one. Ah.
There it is. Shot for 3.
Yeah, this is
I think that's why I like it.
you could straight draw to
have
the
to
top of the
bury it,
button,
right?
get completely
Give it a shot.
buried, and then 3 is
And make it
definitely
again,
in
yeah.
play.
And then if he does, we've got that. I think it's either or. He might even just give it to over there, right?
If you ever tap it.
So your thought, Mike, it should come right in here.
Yeah, still leave that blue open.
Or that.
They're going to try and come down and freeze on it, but you always have the intern
I
for
don't think you can
2.
get there without, because you have to open this rock up, right?
Because if you try and head over here, there's a lot that can go wrong there.
Well, you're behind the tee line, right? They come down, make it. They're not. You just throw it. He just threw the shot, so you can't. You don't want to leave the same shot twice.
Yeah, I
that's
think
for
so.
sure.
Nose are like we can be a little.
Blue
on
is
the
actually
inside,
helping
okay.
you a little bit right now. It
think it,
is
like,
7/8 open the blue rock right now, so. You
Sorry?
freeze right on the nose would be nice.
We can tap it a little.
That's what he's
Almost
trying to do.
guarantee
Like
your
whatever you need to
dues.
do, get lying a little on the inside.
He wants to be just
I
on
agree,
the
it's a
inside
little
of the blue.
It's a fast spot right now. They're throwing a bunch of rocks down here.
Yeah.
I'm just a touch left.
You gonna get time on that, Mike?
You know, we need to be up higher here so I can see the far hog line better. I don't think my times are
I'll
close.
tell you when it gets there.
You telling me I'm blind? Is that the problem?
No, I'm just helping you out like Wade would do.
Line's good.
I just
Group.
keep asking myself, what Wade do here? What Wade
Line's
do here?
good.
You got
Line's
me
good.
thinking, Mike.
Where you at?
You're in my head.
Yep. Line. High line.
Soon I'm gonna say, what would Wernick do?
High line.
That's right.
Okay, stop. You stop.
Right to it. Right to it.
14-8 I got on it, but I think you were, if I had went with yours, I'd be
Hard,
at
hard, hard.
16.
Finish,
Here,
hard, go,
this
finish,
looks like
finish.
a
We're not on it. Finish,
perfect
finish,
shot.
finish.
It's gotta stop. Don't gotta stop.
That's
Oh,
gonna be
great
That's
shot. You know, with the precision they needed there, it's pretty good shot.
2 is in play for sure.
Anywhere there, and it's a draw for 2.
Yep.
Anywhere in here.
It's okay to give up 2 though, right?
2's not bad.
3 would be. How do you say that?
Yeah, like
Disastrous.
4-3, and it's a draw for 2 to here.
Like a 3 would be like a bonanza, isn't that what
Mike,
Johnny
why
Walsh
wouldn't you?
says?
Why wouldn't you try and
Bonanza.
draw down? Is that just because you could bounce open and give him the shot for 3? Is that why the guard is giving you a little
No,
more
I'd
chance?
I'd
to,
consider.
Yeah,
Well, I
you
guess
might be right.
I don't mind drawing
Probably
right
does
in on
have this
top.
for-
I mean, you freeze it in there, then the 2 is even harder.
Or hit the top side.
But
and
just
curl in.
don't bounce off. He's right. If you leave it
So 2.
anywhere high,
Okay. So this and
Yeah,
anywhere on that
zone.
path,
Anything but deep.
anything but
don't
deep.
say that.
I'm going to say this rock is not even making the house.
Well, he'll air light and a couple of good sweepers here.
Yeah, honestly, the air margin is basically anything from a 3 guard right to the freeze.
Pretty big error, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good track here. I'll get you guys involved a little here.
I don't think they can chase. They could probably chase it with a wide out turn if you're too high.
Well, Konschuh's done a great job to generate the deuce here. They applied a lot of pressure.
4 is
Let's
good.
see.
Yeah, hard line. Hard line.
Oh, this one's going to overcurl.
Hard.
Mike,
Hard line. Oh no.
Hard!
especially if it's late.
Hard. Hard.
kinda
Whisker
need to
Garrett.
bounce.
Hard.
A whisker tick
Bump,
here, Mike.
Bump and run.
Whoa.
You don't want to get by. You want a whisker tick.
Oh.
Nice shot.
Oh, and they just get it.
Still might be there.
No, you
I
can't
don't
see
think
it.
so. Yeah, he's got to draw first 2.
I think so.
Could he come off? Could he come off the blue?
So a little surprised
Goes
it curled
into
that
the
much.
Or
yellow.
even the yellows? Could he come off
Maybe
the
it's a little
yellow?
soft on it.
Well, you know, if you got to the top of the blue,
Did
like,
curl
but you
it
can't hit
really
thick
well.
enough.
No, but could you hit the, Mike, oh, let me just draw this. Could you hit this and just roll over there?
Oh, you
How do we
could,
make
but
the
just
double?
straight draw.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Why get complicated?
Straight draw on the other side.
I guess on Monday Night League we're trying to get on TV, that's why.
Yeah. There's a chance. You're saying there's a chance I can make this double.
If there's no chance to get rid of the blue, which there isn't. Again, though, Mike, you know, if you do come around and just feather
Is there-
this, you don't need to move it, but
it's only for
a feet, right?
They might as well draw.
A foot. Feet?
Yeah, you don't have to move very far. It's just
Well, a 2 puts you right in it, though, right? So a missed shot for 2 puts you out of it. So.
They're just lapped such.
Same speed here, hey? Okay. Yours curled in nice. It just takes long.
I'm sorry, Megan. Megan is pointing out, Mike, that I'm picking on you again. Here we are, first draw, 10 o'clock, 2 hours in, and
Megan's got my back.
Little tight low.
thanks for calling
Line's
it out,
okay.
Mike. Megan.
Line's good.
That's not you sending stuff there, Mike, right?
Oh, I
That's not
texted
an
her.
alias name.
Line's good.
Tight guys.
Says-
Line.
I text her and tell her.
Yep.
Get it at the right time.
Hard.
Going hard on this. Got to get it there.
Hard, boys. Gotta go.
Hard.
Got to go for
Real
the
hard.
blade. Got to get it by the top blue one.
That's too bad. Just a little light out of his hand. Just one yellow.
He needs more ice, I think. Great throw.
Steve, I was going for breakfast at 10. Hey, like, what's this game's taking a long time out here.
Yeah.
Well, we're going all 8
I don't think I
innings,
quite
Mike.
got to Craig. Otherwise, you guys had a little more room.
I just need more ice, Park.
Yeah.
It's just going to make breakfast taste that much better.
We should have known that because you always.
Where you
had
going, Mike?
Probably going to
so
end up
much
being
room.
McDonald's at this pace.
No, you know.
I think we might just grab breakfast at the hotel.
With your game prep, Mike, you could be here at 5 to 12 and you'd be good. I mean, it's
5
all.
to, I run in here, grab the headset as we're going live in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm here.
That's right. Well, you know what you got in your back pocket? You got Megan in your back pocket. You got Wade in your other pocket. I mean, and we've got Rick Edwards now. Rick has been a world of information too. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Megan, for sharing all those great comments and thoughts. Anyone who wants to send those in, please feel free to. We are watching the chat line. We'll try to answer questions. And
Don't forget, we're back on at noon with Kleider Flash B semifinal.
should be exciting, as this game was too. I mean, there wasn't much here. Some great curling we got to see this morning. Unfortunately, one of these teams will be out. The other one will move on, Mike. And if they move on, they will be playing against the loser of Van Amsterdam and Cooey that's coming on at 12 o'clock.
Wow.
Make it good. Make it good. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Hard, hard, hard. Hard all the way up. Good.
Of course, Van
Good shot.
Amsterdam and Cooey, they played against each other in the second draw of this event.
I
Cooey
prefer
will
this
be,
one.
I don't know if I want to play Cooey
Just
today
back
after
line.
he lost last night. He probably won't be happy today. So
In my understanding, I had a chance to talk to John Morris after the game last night that he came in for after Carter Rycroft played the first 2 games, and he will be
back today.
back today. Carter Rycroft back playing second. I don't know if that had anything to do with the game, Mike, but I think then John will be back on Sunday if they're there. If they're there.
Straight, Garrett, go.
Question. So I guess Carter will be back playing lead, and Benny will be throwing second again.
We'll see some run backs.
Great
Nice shot.
kick.
That'd be Kellen.
Oh man, you couldn't play that any better. That's absolutely perfect.
Same spot.
Yeah. Well, for those who joined us a bit later today, Jamie Cooey losing to McEwen. So McEwen moving on, and McEwen will face
At 4 o'clock.
at 4 o'clock today the winner of the Sturmey Hardy game. That game's still going on. Right now, Sturmey stole 2 in 6 to go up by 2. Of course, Hardy does have
Line's
last
great.
rock
I
in
think
this
that's
end, so
Okay.
We'll
keep
Not
an
in,
eye.
but that's it.
Some points generating over there. It's got to stop.
Set.
No, it's
and it does.
Yep, just
Same
short of the
thing.
rings.
Another tick here.
Is this crash in the yellow? No.
Same weight.
I think it was perfect. Yep.
Since he made it absolutely the best you can make it, I think it's throw the exact same shot.
Same weight.
Yep.
Same weight.
Yep. Hard. Go.
He's got
Hard.
another pistol here, Steve.
Hard.
Another great
Got
shot.
another pistol here.
Whoa.
Nice shot.
2 great shots. Konschuh's going to take that right in behind, so
Well, good.
Oh,
Shouldn't
no
come into
matter
play,
what
but at
now,
least it's
You know
there.
what? No matter what now, you're going to make
No, you
them
make it
throw
so he
against 2
crashed the
later.
peel.
Yep.
I think you won.
Of course, as they peel now, there's always a chance peeling in over here.
That's
and maybe
right,
You
yeah.
can get on the
getting rid
blue
of it,
side.
so or maybe
halfway or
jam.
just tighter than halfway, and you might get a jam. I know my kid lost in playdowns that way.
Good. Yours.
Was peeling a center
Halfway.
guard in his last rock up
Halfway.
Looking for about
tied
you.
in 10 and
Cut stop.
hit it thin and jammed on the
stop.
side, and the thing spun
Fine.
right to the forefoot.
That's it, Park.
And then they had to play some kind of double on their last one. It just
That's good.
Didn't make it over curled.
That's when you look to the curling gods and say, why?
It's not your time.
Might be able to make some sort of double, yeah. See?
Yeah,
focus
just
on
hit the
the
peel a little thinner than they were hoping. I mean, they lost a bunch of other games before that, but that was the one that knocked them
but we
over.
won't play it that thin. If we get it, we get it. Got a little bit of curl here.
Of course,
You
the
wanna
team
cross
that
the
Mike is
face?
talking about, Team Libis, they began this event with a
Yeah,
win,
I
of
can do
course,
that.
in the first round over Jamie Cooey, then lost to Epping, who went right through the qualifying. They then dropped down into a game against Sturmey yesterday and beat Sturmey, moved forward, lost to Van Amsterdam. And today are waiting the loser of the Clyder Flash game to play later on today.
Hard, Kalen.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd love to play either one of those teams. They've played Ryland Clyder before. A couple times. Well, Jacob has. I've never played against Flash though, so they'll be excited to play either team.
Yeah, it's great games.
I think you
Well, there you go. They peeled out that rock and moved the yellow out of the way, so no longer that 12 foot is buried. But
Left.
Oh, we're going to
good.
keep seeing the center guard, I'd say,
One's
Mike,
good.
right down until when they'll draw into lie 2 somewhere. And
I'll tell you have a wall on both
Keep it
sides
moving.
here. There's
Take a
possible
look. You're
jams
running nice.
everywhere.
Okay. Keep it going.
gotta go. Gotta
Far as
get
you can,
this
guys. Far
over.
as you can.
I think they will.
Good,
That
good.
was swept coast to coast, though, Mike.
Some good sweeping.
What
But
a
it's a
shot.
guard.
You got her.
You want this one over the top?
Ideal, though, Mike's halfway on those.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd like just be splitting center line.
But
Farther, closer would have been great because this is less chance of a jam here now.
the tolerance, though, is you really just can't be in the house, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to hope for a miss now. So wherever you can put the rock to get a miss, you could throw corner guard if you want. Anything, you're begging for a miss.
Yep. Clean. 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 Clean.
No.
All the effort in the world and it
Yeah.
just never
Yeah.
works out.
Well, good peel again. Here we go. One more.
Yeah, the guard yellow.
Like 3
that was a
feet
good
deeper
try.
than the last one.
Now guard center.
But even that was close to jamming over there, so definitely 3 feet farther. It's gonna be
But
be
they
hard
are
to make the peel.
But they are making the peels where the blue rock's going into the yellow,
That's
right?
true. That's
But
true.
the yellow could hit into the blues on top, and to your point, spin to the button. So you can't just
Well,
walk up and rip these
They're
things.
actually peeling the center guards
That's
into
good.
the yellows, right? The yellows are going into the yellow side, so they could spin and stay in the rings.
Just here. Just here.
So
Easy. Take a look. Take a look.
just a little deeper here makes it tough. Don't want to be too deep, though.
It's good. Okay.
Just kept running that one.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Still,
This one's not as hard here.
I think it's worth sending it.
It's real
Okay.
tough to jam this one.
he's going to try and pick out
It'll be
this
your
yellow.
shooter goes this way.
Yeah. It won't. Have to hit it so thin to put the shooter into the yellows.
It's about a third.
Okay.
This turn is okay.
Oh, yeah. I think I need a little more for a third, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Hard.
Close. here.
Okay.
Hard.
It's close.
Hard.
Oh, nice shot.
Yep. Yeah, it did.
Great shot now to score your deuce.
He
It's,
definitely did.
All right.
Or he was just like, clean.
Pretty good shot.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Not much to work with here now for Konschuh.
Same weight pretty much, eh?
Trying to freeze on the side of this yellow here. Maybe can split 2 in the rings later.
Line's good. Okay, looking for 4. Line's great.
Line's great, guys. Love the line. Might
Room,
die in this new
room.
spot.
Room.
It's a
die in
tough
this
shot.
spot.
Looks great coming down right
Bryce.
now.
It's Bryce's.
Bryce.
It's always Bryce's.
Bryce.
Easy. No, line.
You're okay. You're okay. Whoa. Sit down.
It's perfect.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Exactly what they drew up.
Yeah, not bad.
We could have drawn that, Mike.
Wow.
No.
He draws in. He's sitting 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, it's gonna
You want
ignore
to
it.
stay in their track?
Whatever
No,
you
they're gonna
want
lock
for
it
yours.
on top here.
Yep, full 4.
I just don't want to put it where he can do a double off that outside blue.
So what's going to happen here is you're going to see this rock go into the house. Then I think
Is it
you'll
better to
see-
go on that side of the
Don't you
4
tap
foot,
it and
make the
freeze
roll
on
a
it?
lot
Yeah,
harder?
you're going to freeze
There?
on the
Yeah.
top.
Or is that
There.
just too tough with a new
They're
path?
probably going to blast
track.
and then maybe
Okay,
Concho
whatever,
will
just
split
do the
those 2
draw.
yellows in and
Okay.
sit 3.
Sorry.
That'd be ideal.
15.
You just need to make a perfect freeze after this one.
Did you ever throw this one through, Mike, or rip something?
I think anything in the house here helps the other
You can
team.
be T line,
That's what I'm thinking,
at least
too.
T.
You don't mind throwing against
Back
2.
four's
You
back
just don't
you
want to
better
throw
because
against
they're
3
gonna go
because
around
it's
it
thrown
otherwise.
against the loss then.
Back 4, back 8.
Yeah, wherever this rock ends up, they're probably going to
Yeah,
freeze.
that's good.
That's fine there.
To me, you just help Concho.
Didn't
right?
throw much. You go here. He tries to blast it, obviously.
Yeah. And then we'll
You spill 2 in.
Yeah.
Or you spill 2 in now. He hits those instantly.
They're too
Can
early.
you ever
think
spill?
the
Can
misses
you ever
would be-
spill one to
You need
here?
a- still need a huge
Oh, yep.
mistake, but
That,
2 to there.
you can generate
Really
the
hard
mistake
shot.
by freezing one on top, and then he has to
Now.
blast
Here.
it.
wondering like whether this
And then
is
the next shot, you're going to
if-
hit and roll.
we almost need him to miss the blast, right? Like we make it really good.
And
there,
those will
you
go in.
hope that you stick one
That's how you
somewhere.
lie
Just
3,
stay
right,
safe.
Mike?
That's the play then.
Okay.
You hope that you're.
Yeah.
Just
I
no
think you have
counter
to
two.
freeze first.
You
Well,
spill
of
2
course,
in.
you're hoping that he misses the blast or the blast. He
that's
makes the
one
blast, but it doesn't
there.
get it out of the rings, and then all of a sudden
Play
you
either
can
side.
split them in.
Probably here. Yeah, we're
You
going
have
go
to be
wide there.
perfect
Or you
here.
play it this way.
Yep.
Like, let's turn it.
Middle's close, yeah.
Middle?
Yeah.
You need to weld it.
Yeah, directly on the nose.
A little interesting. They're coming this way, Mike, or I mean,
Yeah.
I think they know both turns. We're in the 8th end here. They've played both sides the whole game, so they should know.
All right. Make it good.
what's the tolerance here, Mike? If you weren't going to be perfect, what would be the
Gotta be
second
well-
best?
Nothing.
That's what I thought.
You have to be perfect
There's-
because if you leave them a nose hit blast, you can't. You're toast. You'll have to come off that, make the double, and then they're only throwing against 2.
All right, big shot here.
You have to be perfect here.
It'll be top 8 weight. Give it
Little
to the
for line.
sweepers.
Got a curl.
Little for line. Line's good.
Got a curl. It's Bryce's. Bryce. Always Bryce.
Line's nice.
Oh, it's coming
Oh,
down,
then-
coming
Hard, then
down.
go around. Hard for a round. Yep.
No,
Breathe
no,
here.
no, you
Hard
can't
for a round.
commit it. No, it's on top of it.
Gotta go deep. Gotta go deep. Oh, weight's fine then.
Wait's money.
Not bad.
No.
But didn't quite curl enough. So
judge.
now they have a nose hit blast.
Yeah, I agree.
But they could roll out, I guess. But it's hard to anywhere on the high side of the yellow, and the yellow's gone. Perfect weight.
Great pressure shot there by Konschuh.
Do you want a nose or pick?
Just a sliver too
Just
much
thought
ice.
about that as I was coming down. Nose is all okay. A little less.
I like the pick.
Because otherwise they have a split up on the yellows, I guess. Yeah. I don't want to play it too risky, though.
I think the nose actually brings the risk into play. The pick is actually. Steve, what do you think? The nose actually brings it into play, the jam, but
Yeah, hard.
Oh, easy.
Hard!
You just don't want to
Hard!
overcurl it. I think they've got a good
Clean,
one here, though.
clean.
yeah, he's right on the
Good
nose.
sweeping. Nice shot.
Perfect shot. So he's going to have to come off the yellow, make the double, and spin the yellow into the rings to sit 2.
Well, just before this shot comes down, knowing it may be our last, just one last shout out to Team Deis's sponsors, to L&A Chartered Professional Accountants, Leland Industries, and Saskatoon Truck Parts. Thank you for sponsoring not just Team Deis, but curlers in general. We always appreciate it. It's a great community. It's a tight community, and any support of curlers is a support of curling.
Yeah, get out and support those companies for sure, because Without them, these teams are not playing here today.
And of course, our ATB, our main sponsor for this event, Mike, can't say enough about them as well. Oh, fun to watch this shot. Let's see
Tight
what
on this
happens.
That's too bad. Well, interesting game. Lots of interesting calls in that one, Steve.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch and a lot of opportunities and a great chance to see two teams we may not see a lot of all the time. And of course, we learned a little bit about it too. And thanks to Wade, Rick, and Megan for all their comments and thoughts. Appreciate it. And all those who were up this morning to watch this stream. We will be back at 12 o'clock. Mike, who are we going to watch at 12?
Kleider Flash.
Kleider Flash. Clash of the Titans from Saskatchewan.
Could be a potential Saskatchewan final.
That's right.
Although Dunstone might have something to say about that.
Yes, and one of those teams will move into the B qualifier. Of course, that'll be against the winner of the Van Amsterdam Kooi game that's going to happen at the same time. So Mike's going to go get breakfast. Suggest you go get breakfast. We'll scroll through some of the sponsors here, give you a chance. Do we want to just throw up the Sturmey Hardy game? Just what we're going to do for you, of course, is Mike's got to go get breakfast. Want to get him fed. It's a long day for him. But we are going to put up the two cameras on the Sturmey and Hardy game. We will stop the commentating. Some of you will be happy for that. And you'll be able to watch that one as it comes to a conclusion. And then we'll be back live streaming at 12 o'clock. So hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the commentating. Great camera work. Thanks, Saxby. Thanks, Fenya. Thanks, Mike. And thanks to our ice makers.
Thanks, crew.
Talk to you all at
Good
12
job.
o'clock. But enjoy the rest of this, rest of the game there for Sturmey and Hardy on us.
See you guys.